B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, 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 B-R-O-O-K, we wildin'. Okay, we wildin'. Okay, we wildin'. Okay, we wildin'. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. Back in the day, J-Kid was the man, boy. Put the team on his back like a Jansport. Ben 10 with the dribble drive handoff. Pick and roll, full contact, this is a man's sport. County of Kings, really the Kingsborough. You know Crown Heights, so you know that sound right. Brooklyn Bridges, DFS defending. The Brooklyn Block Party, clacks and double digits. Got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, 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 B-R-O-O-K, we wildin'. Okay, we wildin'. Okay, we wildin'. Okay, we wildin'. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
That hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and David just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make you watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to play like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The sturdy or Millie rock like a FanDuel. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, B-R.
Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. I promise you visuals is coming soon. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with me. Shout out to Nets fans. We the best fans. We out here. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Leaf. Shout out to Jellio. Shout out to Iceman. Shout out to Quest One. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's watching. We out here. And again, man, I'm disagreeing. You know, I don't like that we entertaining this Giannis thing, and I don't like that everybody talking about forgive Giannis. I don't like that. I don't like that you tender toe. Why y'all so impressed? Why y'all so ready to, you know what I mean, do the most? I think Dylan had one good idea about how we could get him without giving up anything, but I don't remember or recall exactly what it was. Dylan is doing a play-by-play later, so I might pull up to that. I'm going to try to pull up to that, or I'm going to try to go to the game. Either way, I'll try to do both. But I said all that to say, you know, it got to be a way where, again, I don't like the karma behind it. I don't like the karma of y'all fans. So I'm talking to whoever, where it apply. If they don't apply, let it fly. I'm talking to y'all fans that think it's okay to just forgive Giannis. Like, forgive him for what? He got his coach fired. He got Drew Holiday out of there. You got to forgive him for that. Forgive him for that. You got to forgive him for having Doc Rivers as the coach and then losing again and being. You forgive him for that. You want to forgive him for what? Forgive him for being injured in the playoffs, but mad. You know what I'm saying? You been getting Dame Lillard and he injured in the playoffs too. You got to forgive him for that. You go forgive him for getting Kyrie injured. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying because he hurt Kyrie in the playoffs that time, now he can't stay healthy in the playoffs. And I don't want to help his ass. Like, no, we not. Well, I don't know. Let him go to a different team. Is there 29 other teams that he could go to in the NBA? Let him go there. He got good karma with them. He wasn't the one competing versus them in the playoffs in the second round, down 0-2 to us. And y'all want to forgive him? I don't forgive that. I don't want that, and I don't like that. And I'm willing to debate any Nets fan on any page that's thinking that it's sweet. Like, y'all not even representing Brooklyn Nets basketball, Brooklyn basketball. That's not how we are. We gritty. We tougher than that. We not just forgiving Giannis for that. If you forgive Giannis for that, I question, did you ever play in the parks of Brooklyn? Because you know, if it's like that, you know what I'm saying? Then that's the way it is. Then. Like the song go. Stop playing with me, man. Nah, I don't forget that. I don't want him on the team because of that. Like I said, they ain't had nothing for us. The only thing they could do, they got that. And man, I ain't never letting it go. I ain't never letting that shit slide. I don't care who come up here and say what. I don't care what y'all think he could do, bro. He's injured in the playoffs since he injured Kyrie in the playoffs. Don't you see? You don't see the bad karma around him? You think he want to come here with the good intentions? Huh? You think Giannis is honest? No. He coming here because we could hold that contract, and the Milwaukee Bucks gave up on Giannis as far as thinking he gonna win another championship, and he don't want to tell the truth about Middleton. He ain't popping like he was, and he ain't got the desire to try to win and compete for another championship, and he don't believe in Dame Lillard neither. Dame Lillard don't even believe in him. He ain't want to be there. They sound like they just sound like they making the best business decisions. Talking about where they live and what they can and can't do after work. Nobody care about what you. I mean, maybe they do, but I don't. What you mean? I ain't a fan of what you do after work. Yeah, you rap Dame Lillard. You probably 3 stars out of 5 stars on a hip hop scene. I heard you spit some hot fire, but that shit ain't more drum plays than mine. No, I'm just kidding. That shit ain't got nothing to do with it. Y'all got basketball players that want to rap in their spare time because they ain't focused on basketball 100%. That's why he played the way he played. Ain't none of his raps he talking about he played defense. Listen to Dame Lillard raps. Do he ever talk about how he's a good defender? No. And y'all think that Giannis should come here for what? I don't like that about y'all fans. Yes, fans, we the best fans. I said we the best fans. And I meant that. And we ain't the best fans just because somebody that violated our whole potential and dreams to win a championship, and then you want him to come here, the same person? So Dylan talking about, oh, what if he help us? What? But no, I ain't giving him the opportunity, Dylan. Why you so nice to him for anyways? No. I'm going to go at it with y'all Nets fans, man. I'm going to go at it with y'all Nets fans, man. Shout out to Irvin K. Shout out to Oren. They shout out to Oren Spiegel. He said with Dylan misses, if we don't give anything but Bucks would take heat off of it. Yeah, let them take the heat off of, bro. Irvin K. said Nets smoke Giannis. Yo, Quest One, man. I again, like I said, I'll be ready to debate him, but then they like, yo, you don't get no stripes debating him because he don't know how to debate. Bro, if you in here vlogging and it's the content you doing, you debating all the time. We gonna see way more in this situation. You know what I mean? Like again, like we both advocates, ambassadors, if you will, for the Brooklyn Nets and what we want to see with the team going forward. We gotta both agree to an extent because we both want to build on a championship roster. So when I see him, it hurts my net fan spirit to see him ready to forgive Giannis when I said everything I just said. Everybody that's a Nets fan know the history of how they got their championship. The story wasn't really per se about them in the finals and how the Bucks and Phoenix was supposed to be a serious matchup. No, it was us getting to the Eastern Conference Finals, the finals, and then winning. Then we were supposed to get past the Bucks, play Boston, and we got past Boston. Then we had the Bucks. That was the year, and I don't see why they want to forgive that, bro. I ain't with it, bro. I ain't with it. Shout out to RBK said Brooklyn W. Rob 777 said that ass, bro. In that Brooklyn Hoop show, they were ready to give anything up for Giannis. That's crazy work, bro. This is what I'll be saying. He said they would he followed up, said they were talking crazy. Oh, shout out to Oris Spiegel. He said that intro track is an arguably a sick track. Appreciate you. You know, we work hard on that. You know what I'm saying? So he's trying to get it played in the Barclays, make it part of the playlist with it in a rotation where they play it when the games is on or at halftime. Or I would perform halftime if they let me. You know what I mean? I don't know if we could make it that big, but I think we could. I believe in us. I believe in me and Jay. I love that song. You know. But even if they don't give us the halftime show, you know what I'm saying? They could, you know what I mean? Just put it in the rotation. But yeah, man, I would want to do a halftime show and all that. But again, I'm still heavy with the no. I'm a little disappointed that fans, think what he did to us and him just being available now after. Come up here and answer that. Don't spin me your narratives about what he could do. Tell me why, since he injured Kyrie, after that, he has nothing but bad luck in the playoffs, injury wise or for a different reason. That's his karma. And y'all want that on the Brooklyn Nets? No, keep him away from us. He paying for what he did, and we ain't gonna help him pay and alleviate that cost. So don't pull up and spin me, man. That's all I'm trying to say. All right, man. Listen, man. Shout out to Nets fans. We the best fans. We played tonight. We played the Bulls tonight, I believe. Bulls has been winning. I don't know how. You know what I mean? I don't really look at them as a good team. I just automatically think we a better team than them. But they've been winning. You know what I'm saying? The Bulls got Kobe White. They got a few players that can hoop. I can't hold you. But I think this is a game we should win, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, what up, Leaf? Just give us a quick commercial before we get into it.
Yeah, definitely. Tonight, tune in to youtube.com/@Lee4788. I will be doing the Bulls games. Obviously, you are right now, you are live in front and center at the two greatest bull fighters, man, from a season ago, man. Of course, my man
Yeah.
Breezy, aka Alejandro.
Alejandro Rodriguez. Where you at, Leaf? Yo. Yeah, nah. It's Halloween too. I should have fucking wore a bull Halloween outfit. Like a fucking matador outfit. I should have wore a
Yeah.
matador
My bad, my
outfit
bad.
for Halloween.
Yeah, my bad. My phone rang, man. I was in the middle of my soliloquy. My phone just rung, man. Yeah, you're looking at big fan Breezy, aka Alejandro, the bullfighter, man, from the
Matador.
1700s. Yeah, and L Dig, the Matador. Definitely, man. So we some of the greatest bullfighters of all time, man. We don't already we dealt with them for too long. We toyed with them for too long, man. It's over with. So
Definitely,
Bulls
man. So,
fans,
so we some of the greatest bullfighters of all time, man. We don't already we dealt with them for too long. We toyed with them for
bro. Hold up, hey,
so
PT, turn my sound down, bro. Yeah, oh my
Yo,
bad. Yeah, yeah. PT got my
yo,
sound on. Nah.
um,
But I wanted to get into this and listen. I think as our net circle is expanding so much, man, right now, and even though we on the cusp of doing something this next upcoming season in the draft, where the draft is going to be held in Barclays. We have 4 first round picks, 6 picks in all, bro. Like, and that's gonna be live in the Barclays. That's gonna be historic for the Nets. So my thing with this Giannis situation, we should be staying far away from this Giannis situation as possible. The only thing we wanted for the Bucks is to be trash, and so we could get they pick that they gave us. But it turns out that's coming back to bite us to basically bite us in the back, because basically the Bucks being trash is basically putting us in headlines that we don't want to be in. Giannis going to the Nets, man. Like, you don't hear Giannis in no other team. The first team that came up was the Nets. For some reason, some odd reason, it just came to Nets. Maybe it could possibly be the money that we're gonna have next year to pay Giannis, or whatever the case is, or free agent, whoever the case is. But the thing is, that is what's connected with us. I'm saying, Breeze, and anybody that's involved on Nets Twitter or Nets social media, bro, stay far away from this, bro. Our front office. This goes to show you that our front office, you could dangle a carrot in front of our front office like Giannis, bro, and that'll knock them completely off their plan or completely off their pivot. Why is this
nah, they
even a
didn't do it.
story?
Bro, nah, this is not coming from the Brooklyn Nets. This is coming from a reporter saying what Giannis said. It wasn't like the Brooklyn Nets said they were showing interest. So let's just be clear on that.
No,
But
all
not to
right.
be long.
Well,
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Not to be long winded, because Iceman and PT here too. So I do want to go around the panel. But that's what it is. It's not. That's what the report was. It was coming from Giannis, and what he's saying. Again, it's them. It's not us. And we gotta know, be savvy enough on the business side to know that's what free agent's gonna do. He ain't slick. Jimmy Butler tried to do the same thing the other day. So
right,
we just gotta be on point of that. Let's just go
right.
around the panel though. Let's go around the panel, man. Shout to
I'm gonna pass the ball in a minute. Only thing I wanted to say before I pass is one of the
Iceman.
reasons why I don't debate nobody in our circle, because all of our arguments is based on prediction. It's the same thing you do with tea time. Yo, I'm the only person in our
Bro,
circle,
stop it,
bro.
bro. Just pass the ball, bro. Like this is I'll be cooking tea time. It's not what I'll be doing with tea time. I cook, he gets cooked. That's what happens. Like I
All
don't even
right.
know what you're talking about right now, bro.
All right, man. Listen, everybody don't wear glasses, man. But go ahead, Ice, man. You on?
What's goody, everybody? What's cracking lagging?
Nah,
Listen,
man. I tried to tune into BK and Wild Hoops. And, I'm just listening. And it's just a lot of
rhetoric.
Giannis forgiveness, and I don't understand why. You know what I mean? So, maybe I stand on this hill on my own, but
No,
I don't know how you feel, Iceman. You feel like we should just forgive Giannis for what he did to the Nets, or am I don't know, taking it too far? I don't know.
no. Some fans feel like you breezy, and some fans don't. It's like a split down the middle. But like I said yesterday, you know what I mean? Like if they got a focus, well, that's where they need to put their focus at. You know what I mean? Until they're ready to, for sure. Like, all right, we need this type of star, or we need this type of player. Right now, you don't know what. You know what I'm saying? You
All
still
right, so
trying.
let's get to it. Let's get to the nitty gritty. What
Yeah.
has been his playoff record since he hurt Kyrie? After that championship year, what happened with Giannis in the playoffs?
They
Shit.
won. They won one playoff series since that time, bro.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm gonna say he been knocked out.
Exactly. We
You know
not bailing him out, bro. We not
what I'm
bailing him out. No.
I don't know
saying?
if I don't know if we gonna bail him out. If anything, like he just looking for money and looking for headlines at this point. That's what the managers do. I talked about this yesterday.
He
Yeah,
Now,
but
looking
let
for
Iceman talk about it.
he
yeah, go ahead,
looking
Ice.
he looking for a team. He looking for a coach. You know what I mean? He looking for how we going to get shit done, and he not seeing that in there. So I mean, playing against us is like, yo, like they actually got something going there, and they might not have like that star player. So like I be saying, man, they look at things differently from fans sometimes. You know what I mean? And his team ain't what it was. So obviously, I don't know why it's Brooklyn and Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But as far as us just playing them and him, you know what I'm saying, taking that L, that might have made a difference from how the team looked because he was getting nothing but pressure. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on this team got nothing but pressure. They ain't even have a fucking chance to fucking win that game at all. You know what I mean? So he probably feels some type of way like they supposed to be tanking, like Leaf be saying, and they still beat us. Like, bro, what are we doing? You know what I mean? So some fans look at Giannis like it's a good thing to have that type of superstar. But as far as me, like right now, if you still trying to figure out dudes on two-way contracts and end of the bench guys figure out where they fit, why would you go do that? That don't make sense. You know what I mean? Right now.
Yo, but again, I don't want to be long winded. Let's go to PT. Shout out to Iceman. Iceman, just give us a quick commercial where they can find your content.
Yo, find me on Twitter, Iceman the Don, and you can find my podcast, the Brooklyn Nets podcast, Tip Off, on YouTube. You heard?
All right, copy that. Appreciate you, Iceman. PT, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
It's got some Giannis talks heating up, man. I still don't like it. You know what I mean? I gotta fight back. I can't just let these Nets fans mislead us. You know what I'm saying? You can't. I mean, he hurt Kyrie. Am I bugging to say that? And his playoff record after that, is that karma for him hurting Kyrie, or am I just spinning narratives, man?
Now, look, you to me, I don't want you to waste your energy on this. This is not happening. Okay?
Exactly.
What the what the what the Nets are about to do, you don't even understand like what kind of hate this is. This is NBA prognosticators, most likely a Knick fan. who's looking over here on this side of the river and saying, "Oh shit, what's going on over there? The Bucks are losing. The Bucks are 1-5, and the Nets have their pick, meaning we could get a two lottery picks. Matter of fact, I'm now saying the Bucks need to slow down on the losing. They need to slow down because guess what? They do have their top four protected.
PT,
However,
they can't right now
No,
because
no, no. Hold on. Listen, they draft pick is over with. I checked and I double checked. The draft pick is 1 through 4. It go to us. 5 through 30. It go to the New Orleans Pelicans.
no. You read it wrong.
I
Opposite.
read it
One to
wrong.
1 to 4, it goes to somebody else. 4 to 30, it comes to us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It goes.
double check that. I'm gonna double. Y'all
Nah,
sure?
you don't gotta
wait,
Yeah,
do
wait,
yeah.
wait,
that.
wait,
The
hold up,
opposite,
hold up,
opposite way.
wait. You said 4 to 30, it comes to us.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Man,
Yeah.
that's
4 to
bullshit, bro.
yeah, 4 to 30. It's top four
Nah,
protected. So whoever got
the hell
top
with
four
that's
goes somewhere
bullshit
else.
because they could mess around and lose out the next five, and then we could have a chance at a top three pick if the shit was at the third, and then somehow somebody that we actually wanted on this draft board could fall to us at 4, bro. And a small possibility at that. I'm hyped, man, but I'm not that hyped, man. But go ahead, PT.
You gotta be hyped, son. Cause it's hard. One, they're gonna fight the whole season. They're not gonna just tank like Utah or some shit like that. And by the way, write this down. Cooper Fly going to Utah. The shit is a setup. I watched that game the other
Yeah, it
night, yo.
is. It is.
Like it's just like when you saw San Antonio tanking for Wemby.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knew he's going to San Antonio.
Yep, I
And
did. I said either Utah or Portland, but I didn't know Utah was gonna be this and this shit. Utah just signed. They just inked Laurie Markkinen for 5 2 230. So I'm just like, wait. I'm like, really? Utah is in the dirt. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be Utah because they start and they tank early.
yep,
And if you remember, Utah in the Wemby season, the season before Wemby, they started. They was the first team to 10 wins, and I was screaming. I'm like, yo, Wemby should be going there, but that time winded up to be bullshit, bro. I was kind of low key trolling anyway, but
listen, NBA likes to reward the teams that are the good soldiers, the ones that don't try
and
to
Danny ain't
push
set them
Adam
niggas up with
Silver.
mad picks anyway.
Yeah,
They should be getting their first #1 overall pick, and it's
yeah,
gonna be cool.
they're getting a number one overall, but that's gonna make it. I feel like they want us to have ace at the very least, and fuck around and let some of these like one or two of these picks. Like I'm even watching the Knicks game versus Detroit. Yeah, they'll probably win, but I'm even watching that game because I believe we could make history. That's what's on. Like me, the Giannis talk. I just laugh because I know Sean. Who did we see standing courtside watching Ace and Dylan play their first game?
Sean
Sean
That's
Marks.
right,
Marks.
Sean Marks. Sean Marks ain't thinking about no superstar to come in the building and fuck his shit up again.
Wait, PT,
He's off that.
PT, the only pushback I got for that, you could dangle a carrot in front of this front office and they'll bite it, bro. Like, trust me, bro. Like, listen, Jimmy wasn't it wasn't a good enough
My God.
carrot to really enthuse like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
when we
Nah.
talking about Giannis,
Let's retrace our
listen,
steps,
by
Leaf.
hook or crook, bro. Like, listen, when we
Leaf.
talking about
Leaf.
Giannis,
Here's
we grabbed
somebody.
KD off an Achilles.
Hear me, man. What kicked off this summer's off season? It wasn't a player, it wasn't a coach, it wasn't a GM. It
It
was
was
the
a niggas
owner.
yeah, it was the owner. It was
It
niggas
was the
that wasn't
owner.
even in the
He
league. Bro.
he said he said that Joe Tsai over the summer said we're gonna do it the right way now. We're gonna rebuild the team. Nobody
And
knew
you
what he was
believed
talking
him?
about because we still had McHale at the time. We still had McHale at the time. And then the next thing, what was the next domino to fall? They
Mikael got
traded
traded for five unprotected, bro.
that unheard of. You know they're gonna pay the price. If you're a Net fan, you know there's bad karma on those picks. The same way we built Boston, they're about to build us. Trust me on this. I see it. I seen it like Jesus.
Wait. Hold up.
I kind of agree with Leaf though.
Time out. I gotta interject with that last shit that you said. You said the same way we built Boston and all these other teams, the
Yup.
Knicks is finna build us. I
Yes.
have a hard time believing that. But
Yo, it's happening in front of your eyes right now. Listen, this Bucks pick is gonna turn into one of these big guards. It's gonna turn into like I can't even describe
PT,
to you. Like I was
PT. We listen.
break.
We only 6 games in the season, bro. Come on,
Now
let's pump the
hold on,
brakes.
let me
Nobody
ask you,
expected them to be
let me ask,
1-5. Them
hold on,
niggas is 1-5.
let me ask you a question, PT. When you say big guard, what college guard you see with his gameplay or style like a shooter? Oh, someone that could play 94 feet, someone that's,
Nah.
you know what I'm saying,
See,
that's going to look to pass and be able to score too. What play out of college? What point
listen,
guard out of college is doing that right now?
listen. Your boy is a special thing. But when you're looking at what point guards you could get and put next to Cam Thomas to accentuate what is Cam Thomas and cover whatever small flaws that he has, it's usually the shooting guard is 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" in this league now. But that's not happening with Cam. What you're gonna have now is your choice of 6'7" to 6'9" guards that are in this draft, and that's Dylan, that's Igor Demin, and that's Ben Saraf, who plays in Europe. Is the name of his teams, ULM. And one of those shit, it could be Boogie Flan, who's not that big, but he's 6'4". He is
But
6'4".
he from the hometown, right?
Yes.
He
Yeah.
from the.
Yes.
I keep hearing about him. He from the city, right?
Yo, if they have to, if the players that fall to the Nets make it where they're not gonna get a point guard, then I promise you they'll pick up Boogie Flan a little lower in the draft, and they'll still have another pick to kind of try to find someone out. Listen, the mind of Sean Marks right now is not on Giannis. He's on, yo, how can I freak the illest draft in history off of these two niggas, the Bucks and the Knicks. They about to make history, son. They about to make history.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
telling you.
PT. After that shit that you said about the point guards, you know what visioned in my head? I visioned another 2 30-point games in the next couple of games by Dennis Schroeder, bro. Like that's all I saw the second that you said that. I'm like, yo, bro, how many times I gotta explain to people up in here, bro? Our offense is fine. It's fine, bro. We need wings, goddamn it, bro. It's just that simple. Because the thing is, we're gonna come up off of wings after this season anyway. Like Zaire, listen, I like Zaire, I like Jalen, but them niggas ain't starting over the wings that we about to come up off of in
No,
this
but they're
draft.
building blocks, Leaf. You gotta have players like that. You got like if using the Knicks as an example, they don't run without Josh Hart. They don't work well without the McBride kid. You need those pieces to fill in the blanks. You're gonna get 3 stars in the next draft,
If
but
we don't get Ace Bailey out of this draft, bro, like the grade for this draft is a C- at best, bro. I don't give a shit about none of these
and I
guards,
would
bro.
I would never say that. I would never say that out loud, but I would feel it in my heart.
If we don't get Ace Bailey out of this draft, bro, this whole thing was for
Yo.
nothing, bro. I'm not. Listen. With all due respect to Dylan Harper, bro, I understand it, but the hell with all of that, bro. Like, listen, you cannot find me another 6'10" body that's capable of doing what Ace Bailey is already doing, bro. Like, if we do not come out of this draft with Ace Bailey, this whole shit was for nothing. I'm gonna say it
Hold on,
again.
hold on,
If we don't come out of this draft with Ace Bailey, this whole shit it was for nothing.
hold on. Bill Johnson. Nah, I don't think getting Ace Bailey means getting rid of Zaire Williams and Jalen Wilson. I don't think
Absolutely
so.
Absolutely
not.
not.
I
No,
think you still
no.
keep them. I think you still keep them on the roster. And I think somebody like Jordy Fernandez, if you look at how he shared minutes in these last 4 or 5 games, I would say he did well. You know what I'm saying? I like how he's sharing the minutes. Jay was saying the other day that he think he should do 12 players. I think right now he around 10 players. He playing like 10 players. The other game when we was up big, he emptied the bench. So
He's
I
gonna
like
play
how
12
he
tonight
right.
because he got what's the name coming back tonight?
Trending off it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Okay.
Trent Watford coming back, but
Sure.
I wanted to
Let
the
me get
one of
into
the
that
reasons
next.
why I want Cam Thomas at the one is because the one is played so many ways today, bro. Like Steph Curry basically proved that you could play a shooting guard style of basketball at the one. He proved it. He proved
Yeah.
it,
Hold on,
bro. Like
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
it's
so
because they have
hold on.
Draymond though. Draymond makes that possible.
Ah,
But
Right,
but
yeah.
but
right,
but 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 here's
right.
the thing, bro. We got good we got good passing on our team, and everybody shares the ball under Jordy Fernandez, bro. So it works. You
Hold on.
you
Before
can run Cam at the one, bro, with Jordy as his coach.
hold on. Again, they doing percentages. Not to agree with Jay saying that they coached by Chat GBT, but I did hear the statistic of Jordy Fernandez saying that Cam Thomas is a more efficient shooter when he plays off ball. So my thing is they know what to do with Cam Thomas at the one or the two. Because I've seen when Dennis Schroeder went to the bench,
Thank
I've seen
you.
Cam Thomas run the one. So the whole emphasis in making him like predominantly the one, like he a true point guard like Chris Paul or Tyus Jones, I don't think so. But at the end of the day, I understand the debate. But I wanted to speak on Trendon Watford and what he means to the team. Now, you say we need wings. Trendon Watford is a tough wing too. You know what I'm saying? And I think that somebody like Trendon Watford, he's also a Jordy Fernandez kind of a player. I think he's gonna fit right in the system. I think he's gonna play limited minutes because he's coming off an injury, but I'm giving him a good 6, 8 points tonight, bro. I ain't saying I'm betting on it. I'm just saying like I think he's gonna be productive right away, bro.
I think
He
he could
looks
get a
like
quick 6 points. Yeah, definitely.
he makes sense on this team. You know what I mean? That's all I
Absolutely.
want to say.
Trent,
Right.
yeah, and to piggyback on what you just said, I think Trendon Watford, um, he would definitely work for what Jordy is doing offensively. I mean, like, and the thing is, if he works and he pans out on the offensive end and starts to make them strides, and as he starts to get his health better, and that works on towards the next of the season, and with our youth movement, why the hell are we drafting a point guard anyway, bro? If anything, we drafting a point guard to come off the bench because Cam
No, not
Thomas is gonna
Not,
occupy
but
that spot,
no.
hold
and we gonna run
hold
hype
on.
lineup because the best part of our team is our defense and our wingspan. That's the best
Hold on.
part of our team.
Bring context to this conversation. It's not that we drafted. First off, we got like 4 first round draft picks. So the significance, to my knowledge, of mentioning the Bucks pick is to say that if they real trash, we might get that one of those picks that they because they
We
trash.
might end up
And,
we could
and
possibly end up with Dylan and
right.
Ace, bro. I understand that, brother.
And what I'm saying is no. What I'm saying is Dylan and Ace are not point guards. And what I'm saying is out of the Bucks or the Knicks pick, we could get a point guard. We could get it late in the first round, opposed to it happen to be a Dylan Harper. That's what I'm saying.
I
No,
mean,
Dylan Harper
I'm
is the
cool with
point
that.
guard.
I'm cool with that. But listen, if the Bucks continue on with their trashness on the level of like where Washington and Utah is, bro, like then that turns into Dylan Harper at number 4 or 5. I'm cool with that as well. You know what I'm saying? But I make no mistake about it. We better come out of this draft with Ace, bro. I'm not bullshitting, bro. Like I'm not having that. Yeah, listen, I listen, PT, with all due respect, man, to all them point guards you name, I'm pretty sure they good players. They good athletes. Some of them at 6'7" and 6'8", 6'9", they can play defense. They probably gonna be
BYU,
yeah, they
Igor
probably
Demin. Be
they
sure to check
yeah,
him out.
but they probably gonna be put in an Amen Thompson spot where he is on Houston and play and be primary defenders and athletes. It's a lot of these players that's coming out of the draft that's great, good defenders already. They could
Yeah, you can
run. They
redshirt them in the NBA. Redshirt them. Let them sit the bench, learn the game, and when it's time to take their turn, come to.
Not on a team with a youth movement, bro. We not redshirt nobody. Everybody is gonna play. Almost everybody is gonna play. The top picks is definitely gonna play. The top 5 picks. If we land in 2 picks in the top 5, they're going to play. They're going to play because that means that the veterans, most if not all of the veterans, are up out of here. You know what I'm saying? The only person I see saying is probably Struder. Um, if we don't get enough of Cam Johnson, then he'll probably stay another year, and we'll probably get rid of him, maybe.
Hold
But
on. Hold on. I just
Uh,
wanted to bring it back. Let me rewind it real quick. I want to go to Iceman. Shout out to Leaf and PT. I want to go to Iceman. But I just wanted to, because y'all said I had it misunderstood. Now, I want to just show y'all what and I'm going to have the laptop soon. Just hold it down. It say year 2025, New Orleans or Brooklyn. That's what it say. It say Milwaukee's 2025 first round pick to New Orleans Pelicans protected for selections 5 through 30, or to Brooklyn Nets protected for selections 1 through 4. MIL obligations to the New Orleans Pelicans or Brooklyn Nets will thereafter be extinguished. Basically saying once that pick is done with, there ain't no obligations. The business done. So
mm,
again, this is what I'm just reading. And I'm not saying that y'all wrong and I'm right. I'm saying this is what it says on Fanspo. This is where I'm getting this information. Because a lot of times we'll go back and
That's
forth and there'll be opinions. This
that's
is
that's
what it's
not a credible
saying, bro.
source. I'll read it to you.
This not credible. Fanspo not credible.
No. No.
so hold on. Hold up.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna
Somebody
pull it
got
up.
to
I'm gonna
clean
pull it
this
up.
up, bro. Like, yo, where? First off, where is y'all reading from? That's what I need to
I
know.
said Fanspo. He said Fanspo not credible.
Fanspo not credible. Okay, so what is credible?
Yeah, PT was credible.
I can't talk and look it up. I'm gonna pull it up. I know
Okay.
I know from Nets Daily they gave like how Nets Daily will give like write an article about the topic and then give you 4 or 5 links about it. I'm gonna go there and see all the links for the trade and I'll pick one.
I don't know, man. Let me go to. I was rocking with Fanspo, man. You talking about it ain't credible, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, hold up.
He
All
was
right,
rocking
yo,
so
with Fanspo because Fanspo told you what you wanted to hear, nigga. That's why.
please, you get your information from?
I should.
Nutbag Sports.
I ain't looking at the information. I don't care, bro. I know.
I
My
don't
mind is
care.
made up, nigga. I want Ace Bailey. I don't give a fuck who else we get in this draft. Because apparently we're not getting the number one overall pick. That's apparently Utah already got the memo, bro. Like they were supposed to get a top 5 pick in the Wemby draft, and they wound up at 8 or 9 or some shit. So they got screwed. So the NBA owed them niggas. I almost forgot about that team.
while PT looking that up, I was agreeing with you, Lee. Sean Marks, Jimmy Butler wasn't that dude. But with Giannis, he'll think about it.
With
You know what I'm
Giannis,
saying?
but Giannis, he's pondering the thought, bro. Trust
And
me.
he'll think about it. But to PT's point too, like it does. He would rather go in the draft, but also he wants that type star. You know what I'm saying? And that's why him and Joe Tsai were saying two opposite things. He said we want to speed up the rebuild. Joe Tsai said he want to take longer with it. You know what I mean? So you gotta see they not seeing eye to eye. So if somebody like Giannis come up, of course they're gonna think about it. You know what I'm saying? You know when Giannis.
Now they both on the same page because they both was talking out. They both was talking out of two sides of their lip, and now Giannis then came up. They like, oh, all
Yeah, they're
right,
gonna think
man.
about it, especially
Now,
if
now
especially
as
if
far
Cam
as
keep it up this season. Yeah, they like hold up.
yeah. Of course they are. But as far as the Giannis and Kyrie situation go, bro. Like, listen, I felt the way about it, and it happened, and it's done with, bro. Like, it is what it is. But Giannis only won one playoff series since that 50-point game in the finals, bro. Like, it is what it is. It happened. It wasn't like Giannis wasn't still 30, 13, and 5 on a daily, but he has the last 2 years he hasn't played in the first round. He's been injured. He's really been injured in almost every playoff series except for 2022, when he played the Celtics and ran them to 7 games, and then they messed around and got the win and went to the finals, only to get smoked by Golden State. So realistically, bro, like all the shit with Giannis in terms of and what happened with Brooklyn that year, that was a damn good basketball series, bro. I don't have no frills towards it. I mean, what happened happened, bro. Like it is what it is, man. Like I mean, it ain't like we ain't see Kyrie get injured in the playoffs before. It just so happened to be by a nigga that is just on the quote unquote on the Nets radar, quote unquote, just allegedly on the Nets radar right now, and I mean, it is what it is, man. So I mean, I'm over it. So
And now to your point about Cam, at point he's not gonna occupy the point guard spot just for the fact that what Breezy said he ain't a point guard he a for real scoring guard, but he will spell you some minutes. So you know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying. If Ben is off this team, bro, you're gonna need a couple things. You're gonna need a a point guard, and you're gonna need like a
we
bigger
gonna we
power
gonna yeah
forward.
we gonna need like a secondary facilitator type of person that could make the basic reads. If if I'm not mistaken, Trendon Watford, bro, in terms of facilitating, we right now we putting him in what's such a thing called Ben Simmons camp. He already know how to make them reads. He already know how to push the ball. And I think that's how Jordy really want to play. Up tempo, everybody moving the basketball around, bro. Like all five guards, all five players on the court involved on the offense. And I think not to put his name in there, not to say anybody that's going to end up like him, but Steph Curry already proved that you don't have to play a traditional style of point guard to be an efficient point guard and to be an effective point guard in this league. He
Yeah,
proved it.
but you
Hey, yo,
you gotta have a high IQ in order to do what Steph does. Go ahead, PT.
yeah, let me read it to you. According to Brian Lewis, New York Post, the Nets have announced to the world that they are in the extreme tank. By the way, they're not done trading. They're going to trade away more talent, said Wendy Wednesday. Here is the best estimate of the Nets first round draft picture going forward. 2024, none. 2025, their own. 2025, New York Knicks, unprotected. 2025, Phoenix Suns, Houston Rockets, right to swap. That's a wild one. I don't even know how that one works. And then 2025, Milwaukee Bucks protected 1 to 4. What protected 1 to 4 means? It means you can't have 1 to 4. The rest is yours. Like it's right there. 2026, their own.
Okay,
2027, their own. Houston Rockets rights to swap.
I'll
Yo,
take 5. I'll take 5. I'm cool with that. I'll take
five
5.
five will work.
It's five. If five end up being Dylan Harper by hook or crook, I'm cool with it, man. But I know, listen, I know one thing, man. We better get Ace, bro. The hell all that bullshit.
Yeah, if we get Ace, the rest he could throw darts at a board.
Yeah,
Yo,
But
fuck
basically.
nah,
that.
but hold
I
on,
don't
hold
give a
on,
Precap.
damn.
hold on. Just connecting the dots to what PT said. With Paolo being hurt, they could use DFS or CJ.
True.
If the Nets not done trading, they could take CJ and Schroeder. Give us Jet Howard because his dad is the assistant coach, and give us I don't know. You know what I mean? Somebody that
Wait,
could grab rebound.
hold on, Breezy. Hey, why are we trading DFS on Struder before Cam Johnson?
No, I
Or
say Cam Johnson or Schroeder. I mean Cam Johnson or DFS. It don't matter.
I mean,
It,
I
it,
mean,
I'm cool with. Here's the thing. I'm cool
but
with
I think they
sending
would take CJ over DFS because they probably need CJ's
CJ is
offense
a better
more than.
shooter. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And they need that. They got defense, bro. Like, but they need that. Paulo basically
He can
got
do everything.
yeah. Paulo just got stuck with a needle, bro, behind the scenes, bro. I don't believe he got hurt, bro. Like the NBA set that shit up. But
Oh, hold on. I love cooking. This dude, yo, bro. We don't hate the dude, bro. He hurt Kyrie, bro. You want us to forgive him? No, bro. Like I'm not doing that. He could keep him and his brother. They could stay together, like and fucking do kumbaya if they want. Like, but I'm not a fan that's going to advocate. I won't have that malarkey being sounded off on a page without some type of pushback. You know,
Hey,
any
Breezy, can
that
I
is a
just
fact.
address
I
that
already
right
said what
quick?
I had to say about that Giannis situation, bro.
Can I can't believe that I see so many people in the chat boosting this Giannis situation. When has taking trading for a 30-plus-year-old superstar ever been good for the Nets? I'll wait. It
Jason Kidd,
I'm a 30, he wasn't 30 plus, he was like 28. He was
29, I think.
going in
Giannis
going into
29 right
his
now.
He was like Giannis is 29 right now.
yo, you don't want you don't we it, that has never worked for us.
I
Never.
mean, J Kid took us to back-to-back finals. I mean, shit.
Nah, nah. That's the. I almost feel like J Kidd is a anomaly. Like you can't even bring that up.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but
Cause
at the
we
same, but
cause
at the
we
same
cause we
time,
went
it
through
don't.
KD, we went through KG, we went through Paul
Paul
Pierce,
Pierce.
we
We
went
went
to
to Joe
Jaron
Johnson,
Williams, Joe
Jared
Johnson.
Williams.
Like
I mean, I understand all that, but
when is enough gonna be enough for Nets fans? I don't understand.
my whole thing in this CBA. Listen, I agree with you in this
Me neither.
CBA, in this particular CBA, bro. I'm very very much against this whole let's grab Giannis and then build a team around him type of thing. I'm very much against it. However, bro, like the Nets are one of those teams. Being that we're in the metropolitan area, we it's something that was said before. We kind of got to stay competitive. I mean, with us being here, bro, it's not like we could sell out games like the Knicks, bro. Like, and we went and we losing 60 of them bitches with Lance Thomas on on the damn roster, bro. The Knicks and the Lakers is the only teams that can still sell out games when they're absolutely trash. They that like the product could be absolutely trash, but the Knicks and the Lakers are the only two teams in this league that can sell out games with being absolute dog water. I don't think we're capable of doing that.
I don't know,
I
man.
don't.
I think the fan base is getting stronger, especially with the podcast. Especially the fact that again, the difference is that regardless of the success of the Knicks, they always had a home team in basketball. They part of the original of basketball, like the founding team. So some of those fans could easily come to the Brooklyn Nets, even if they say, "Oh, I'm only going because the tickets is cheap." If they come into the games, that's how fans become fans. You know what I'm saying? So again, business wise, you got to realize they're going to sustain it because they not only invested in the Brooklyn Nets, they invested in the Liberty, and the wife of Joe Sa, uh, she won it in the 4 year time span. Joe Sa tried, he didn't win it, but I'm just saying on the business side of things,
Breezy, who
yeah,
was
it's
on the
more
cover of
money in the
Slam?
it's more money in the NBA, of course, but that's still a success story on the business side of things. I'm pretty sure they not hurting. And they're willing to go through the process because they study the game enough to know. Because you gotta realize Joe Tsai, his wife, and Sean Marks novice in this situation of running a team and how it works. And they missed the first time. Now they saying, nah, look at all of these teams that franchises that did become championship franchises. They did it more from the draft than they did it from the free agency. We tried from the free agency, they missed, but I don't think they hurt him financially like that, whether the games are full attendance or not,
That
Breezy,
honestly.
if
not
they
that.
get
I
two,
mean,
if
well,
they get two,
that
hold on,
is
Lee, give somebody else a chance, yo. If they get two top prospects. Like Lord forbid they get Dylan and Ace. You see who's on the cover of Slam right now. It's Dylan and Ace. You see who's on the
Wow,
cover of Sports Illustrated. It's Dylan and Ace. They
nice.
the like the like I mean I don't know if y'all pay attention to what I be doing on Twitter, but I posted the joint. They just Nike just made them do a workout with Giannis. It's the new
Yep.
guard. They it's over. All this shit is written. They got the whole campaign for them to when they get into the NBA already written and set up. This it's so obvious. It's so obvious. They play for an Adidas school and they still rocking Nikes at games and shit like that.
that is a fact. They are
This
still rocking Nikes on here.
this shit right here. Nobody is worried about selling tickets with them two. With them two, the young people, they like a completely other thing. You know who has the most followers in the NBA besides like, LeBron and them? LeBron's son, Bronny, he could barely play, but the young people are into it. You get two young
Fact,
studs like that, and you put them in the Barclays, it's gonna be packed way beyond what KD and
that's a
Kyrie
fact.
did. That's like it's gonna go way beyond. And right now, Cam Thomas is even building a
Fan base,
strong fan base.
yeah.
You add two more blue chip rookies, players you could be excited about. Oh my God, that building's gonna be on fire. I promise you. I
P P
promise you.
P T P T. In hindsight, I see it. Right, and then and there, bro. I don't know, bro, because the thing is, the young people are not buying the tickets to the games. These niggas could barely afford league pass, bro, or barely afford 2K out of their own pocket. Come on, bro. Like let's be real about it. The young people that like them, that's around their age group and their age dynamic, from what ages 16 to about 20 28, bro. These niggas could barely afford 2K BC. Like let's be
Hold on,
honest,
hold
bro.
on, hold
Like
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's slow it down. When it come down to the NBA trying to reach a younger demographic, that's the obvious. They went and got the whole one and done, and all of that was, you know, commotion because it could too early or okay, how soon could we be in there? So them trying to get the most out of a basketball player career wise is
mhm.
going young. So they definitely always going to go young. They got schools connected to sneakers. Like I mean, duh. Like
Right.
why is the school connected to a sneaker in the first place if they not focused on a young demographic? Of course they focus
No,
on a young
they
demographic.
focused on the young demographic, but the way that they do it is not through ticket sales. They do it through social media because the young people don't
It's
really watch
still
the
money
games
in
like
it,
that.
bro. It's still money in it. Regardless of how you spending this, it's still money in it. If the money is in attention and they're gonna put the money in social media because that's where they know that the young demographic is. Again,
Leaf,
there's no go ahead,
you
go
know
ahead.
what?
PC.
I'm sorry. You know what you could do now that you could never have done before? You could actually buy college player cards on NBA 2K.
Yeah, I
This
know.
thing called basketball fandom is a completely different ball game in the digital space. Like what kids like my son is a ball player. He would rather watch high school way, way, way beyond the NBA because when he see the NBA, he see old niggas. That his young eyes, he don't see people he collect or relate to. He's looking like, oh shit, these dudes is mad old, like that in from their perspective. But
Right,
these young dudes, they following these young dudes since sophomore year. He
right,
knew about Ace Bailey before I did because Ace Bailey had a YouTube channel in Georgia back in the day, and it was him and his moms and some shit like that. Like
right,
they're so manicuring what he's about now. They taking all that shit down and they're just leaving up his game highlights because this dude has been was supposed to be this, and the attraction to him, like the people who really know him, like we as NBA fans and mostly pro sports fans, we look at it like, okay, what's the scout saying, who's this dude, oh, I saw this dude in the final four, whatever. Like, but now there's a whole culture in basketball that's
right.
around who the player is and his charisma and that he's young and he could do this three moves, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a
Yeah,
different thing.
peep game, bro. And this is real. This is my story. Growing up, going to Boys and Girls High School, bro, they used to have this thing called Kangaroo Classics. Kangaroo Classics
I
is where
remember
the
that.
best high school teams would go to Pratt College. You feel what I'm saying? And they will compete there. For you to even get inside to watch the game, you had to be quote unquote one of the cool ones. You had to know somebody that could get you tickets to even go there. And when you somebody like me that wasn't able to always go there, but was lucky enough because my grandmother lived across the street from Pratt College, coincidentally or whatnot, you could hear the screams from the auditorium, from the gym. Bro, high school basketball been big. And I'm saying that to say the Kangaroo Classics is some of the best basketball I did see and didn't see. You know what I mean? And I think it's always going to be like that because of culture. Now, more to the point, I feel like the competitive level, yeah, it's going to be there. But at the same time, they do have to mature. Even just talking about Giannis. Look at Giannis when he first got to the league, opposed to what he looked like now. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to remember that side of it too. And I'm saying that to say the programs in college cater to that. When I watched the interview with Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey, they talk about how they ain't get into much basketball before they had to weight train before basketball. They got to be faster and stronger to play at a certain level to be a professional, bro. Like, I'm just saying, man. I'm anticipating the season and see what they could do, but I didn't know all of that. What PT said, I didn't know they was on the
I
cover of
just
Slam magazine and on the cover whatever else. I ain't know that.
I just want to put something on your mind, bro. Like, listen, in terms of how the young people view the game and where they view the game from, they phones, from streams, and all of that stuff, bro. Like, but listen, a large percentage of what the NBA could make off of that, they don't, as opposed to people that actually go to the games. If you look at when Luca comes to our arena, with Joker and all these European players come to our arena, bro, 9 times out of 10, that's some of our biggest show outs, bro. And y'all niggas know that to be the truth, because Luca fan base is basically a Brighton Beach. Them niggas show up. They motherfuckers show up to the game. They was there last year when we played on TV and Kyrie returned to the building. Kyrie was getting booed and Luca was getting cheered
That's a
in
great
that
point.
building. That's number one. Number two, if you go, even if you
I'm
go
saying
to
to
the
say what?
only reason why I said that, and I'm not in no shape or form in favor of this Giannis shit. But I will say, if you dangle a carrot in front of this front office, they liable to bite. I'm pretty sure they pondering the thought. And the thing about Giannis and the European fan base, and what they generate, and how diverse our fan base is, according to how the building is inside of the Barclays is, that generates 10 times much money than kids going on their phones and going on YouTube looking at Ace Bailey at the age of 12 to 17. I promise you that.
Bro,
I
hold
promise.
on. First off, hold on.
And
No,
before I
I
pass the
never said
ball,
that. I ain't never said nothing about
no,
12
no,
to
no,
17.
and before I pass the ball, I just want to give you a perfect example. The Golden State Warriors, when they got Steph, they were worth $500 million as a franchise. Today, they worth 8.3 billion.
Yeah, what's your
It
point?
works. I'm telling you, bro, the phenomenon works. It's not because of the kids. It's because people that pay their top dollar to come into that building, and Oracle, and the new building that they play on in Silicon Valley, and watch Steph. It's because
Well,
of them.
Hold
Kids
on. Let me
can't
say this,
afford these
Iceman.
tickets, bro.
Hold on. Because it sound a lot. It sound like you all over the place. Let me just get to some of the talking points that you're saying. For one, Steph Curry got drafted, and he ain't no international player. So I don't even see the connection with him and Giannis. For two, what I'm saying is the support that Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper is going to get in the back. This is Brooklyn Nets' backyard. Rutgers College, this has never happened. There's never been this much hype around Rutgers. And I put a lot of that on the Brooklyn Nets. I feel like one of them is coming to the Brooklyn Nets. Sean Marks already went to the scrimmage. So I'm saying that to say, far as tickets being sold, well, all of the report, all of the fans that are Rucker fans, that and around Rucker fans, any fan base that he creates and generates from going this one and done, all of them, some of them going to be new fans to the Brooklyn Nets. You feel what I'm
correct.
saying? Some of them going to be new fans to the Brooklyn Nets, and they're going to show up and show out, and everybody see how electric Ace Bailey can be playing basketball. Bro, he part of the team. I don't think Joe Tsai worried about ticket sales. I think that's the least of his worries. The Liberty just won it. They ain't worried about money. We ain't going broke. You know what I'm saying? Like Giannis being on this team is a stretch. I'm not entertaining it. I don't care if he. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that. And it's just speaking on it and being specific. They cater more to the Chinese. They got a whole Chinese day in the basketball thing. They got you
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? So even with my guy Wasabi Watanabe, or now we got a player named Quee. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
exactly.
right, Jackie Quee. So I'm just saying that to say, far as
Jackie
them,
packs the building too. Don't sleep.
right,
All
right. No,
like
I'm just saying,
and
far
at
as
practice in
inter,
the park, Breezy. At practice in the
yeah,
park. You remember how many
Eh,
Asian people was
yeah,
there for him?
yeah, yeah,
I mean,
man.
in terms of the building and the park, that's different.
Oh,
It was two Asian baddies waiting for him in a preseason game, bro.
Yeah,
When everybody was
but
on
I'm
their way home, and you know how I know, because I saw them, and all them other seats was empty at the end of the game because everybody was trying to beat traffic. It was two Asian. I ain't gonna lie, them Asian chicks was they was alright, but definitely
but
it
we
was two
don't. What
Asian
I'm saying
baddies
is
waiting for him, bro. At that get, but only
we
reason
don't
why
need Giannis for international fan base. We don't. We don't need
Don't.
that.
No, but it's not for international fan base.
Right,
It's a comment. It's not for international fan base. It's just to stay competitive.
right.
Why it's to stay a competitive product. That's what it's for. It's to stay a competitive
Oh,
product.
Yo, 2-3 ain't crazy. Those things
Hold on,
work.
wait. Now to finish,
The Bucks not
to finish
competitive
what I'm
right now.
saying, I'm against any of this Giannis business because I'm made my mind up that I want to build. I want to do what they said we should be doing, build. In this CBA, that's what we should be doing. But we all know that this front office, bruh, can have a carrot like Giannis dangled in front of their face, and they are liable to bite. We gotta stop acting like that's not possible.
I'm not
well, I'm
saying
gonna
it ain't possible. I'm telling you, as a podcast, I'm not putting no weight to it. If they watching Big Fan Breezy, listen, I'm telling you, don't do that. You see what happened with Harden, Kyrie, KD, and why do the same thing with Giannis? When Giannis got Drew Holiday out of there, he mad at Dame Lillard. They don't really like each other. Middleton ain't got what it takes, but they won't trade him. But because they friends, and they was only a year apart, far as when they got drafted together. Case in point is Giannis is controlling what's going on with the Bucks, and part of the reason why the ship is sinking. He's trying to get off the ship when he's part of the reason why it's sinking.
He's the
Don't
blame.
let him come here and do none of that. So don't entertain none of that. All those fans that's talking that Brooklyn Nets, tell them they gotta see Big Fan Breeze. But
Well, I was gonna say, right, what y'all was saying, it all goes together. What PT, you, and Leaf said, it all goes together because I'm painting the picture for you, like what you're saying. Me growing up, we had to watch. You know what I'm saying? We had to wait for the N1 mixtapes or watch NBA, right? You know what I'm saying? We was in school, but you already knew all the little schools around. But my son, he watches college, he watches the street balls, and he watches the NBA. So he getting all three of everything. He taking moves from this person, this here. But as far as him, when I talked to him, like PT saying, he already knew about Ace, Bailey, and Cooper. So I asked him like, "Yo, who's better?" He said, "I give it to Ace. Both of them tough, but I give it to Ace." So him watching Ace online and then let Ace get to the NBA. If he's in Brooklyn, he gonna want to go to one of the games, and who gonna pay for it? Me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pay for the tickets to take him to see Ace.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Exactly.
how it's gonna work.
I
Yo,
respect it.
my son said to me, "Yo, Dad, the Nets drafted Ace." I was like, "No." He's like, "You be talking about like they got him already."
Right. Right.
All right, you listen. Keep telling the youngins that, man. This shit go left in a heartbeat. It's a long season, bro, and I know this front office is really not to be trusted when it comes to situations like this. It's one of the reasons why you came up in here in Utah, bro. They understand the script, bro. This is one of the reasons why you already put it in my head, and I'm now thinking and knowing that the first overall pick is over for us. Utah got that shit sold up. They got it sold up, bro, because they already sticking to the script. They remind you, Danny Ainge blew up the team and got a haul for Rudy Gobert and shut down the trade market for months. He shut down the trade market for months with that trade. He got a haul for Spider and Rudy.
Listen,
And the next big trade was what, KD?
do y'all remember when they were trying to when they were trying to sell New Orleans, the Pelicans? The Pelicans was a down on their luck team. They didn't even have an owner. The NBA had to own the team, right? And what did they do? They made the
That was only
Pelicans
because the
win.
owner died, bro. You remember that?
Yeah, but they had no ownership. They literally had no ownership when they blocked the CP3 trade to the Lakers. It wasn't that they blocked the trade. It was as acting as the owners, they overruled the GM and didn't allow it and denied the trade. They didn't think it was a good trade. But point being, the NBA blatantly, boldly, as the owner of the team, made the team that they own win the lottery, and they drafted Zion. You understand? That's the way this thing works. They need to put a superstar that's gonna stay in Utah to be their next mailman, to be their next John Stockton type shit. And they already got Laurie. They want to put another, and this is not racist, but it's just the fact that they want somebody who's gonna go out there and not ask for a trade out of Utah. And that is Cooper Flag. They're gonna send him out there. Now, they also gonna want this other superstar kid in a big market. It's not good for the NBA when the Nets aren't good. You want everything in New York popping. So they're gonna make sure we get the two.
It's
This is
not
this
good.
is
Yeah. Oh
NBA.
my. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a
This is
minute. Wait a
NBA
minute. Wait a
business.
minute. You was doing good until you said that last part. It's not good for the NBA if the Nets are not good, bro. Like, when has the NBA ever gave a damn in the last 12 years about the Nets? They have never done anything to make sure that the Nets is being good, bro. We have soiled away draft stock year after year
We
after year for the past 12
Yeah,
years,
but
bro.
we did
Kevin
them a
Durant,
solid. We've
it
been
was
good
Kevin. Wait, wait,
soldiers
wait, 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 wait. Hold up.
ever since
Kevin
ever since
Kevin
Sa
Durant's
came in.
decision to come here was his decision and his decision alone, bro. Let's not make it seem like the NBA was looking
That's
after us. They
that's
were
not what
not.
I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying since Joe Sa came here, he has been playing good soldier for a team in a major market. And like when the NBA didn't want them to hire Ime Udoka, that hurt the Nets. But they did it. The NBA was like, nah, chill. We not looking good right now. They did it. They listened with the COVID shit. They the Nets again, good soldier. All right, we just gonna rock with the rules. This they are going to reward the Nets with this pick, man. I'm telling you, they're gonna do it. I
Yo, I'm with
if
you, bro. Listen, man. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. I see. I love cooking. He capping for Giannis hard too. I hope you ain't a Nets fan. But no, I agree with you, PT. I think that it's our time. You know what I'm saying? It's our time. And again, as far as rivalries is concerned, the NBA is built on rivalries. Why not have a rivalry in the city? As a matter of fact, it would be the best rivalry in the city. If both NBA teams are good, you play more times than you play in the NFL respectively. And shit, you probably don't play more than baseball. They play like 180 games, so not baseball, but you play more than hockey probably. Play more than football. You feel what I'm saying? You play
yo,
more than these other sports.
Huh.
So and the basketball is
yo,
bigger than hockey.
All I
Okay.
want is
Breezy,
ace, bro.
I wanna
That's all
address
I'm
that
asking for.
that
I don't like all this other shit we talked about in
that
the last
post.
20 minutes. All I want is ace. That's
All
all I
right, go
want.
ahead. All right, go ahead, PT. What you saying?
The you Oh, you just changed it. But what he was saying before that, your team has to be able to attract free agents. The Nets have no problems attracting players at all. Every single time a player trying to get out of town, whether it be Lillard, whether it be
Yeah.
Butler, um you know what I'm saying? Butler and now Giannis.
Word.
Our name always come up because we are a destination. People want to put on the black and white. That's more clear than it is with the Knicks. The Knicks get free agents like Brunson, and you know what I'm saying. No offense, no shade to the Knicks fans in the comments. Y'all like Brunson wasn't like that. Like nobody was like, oh shit, they let Brunson go. He came to the Knicks and he became that. He wasn't like that when they traded for him. So or when they signed him in free agents, and the Knicks have to do all kinds of bullshit to sign these players and keep them happy. They had to hire his pops. It's all kinds of corny with this Villanova shit. But the point being, the Nets have not, in their existence, have not had a problem signing, trading for, keeping them. None of that. Whoever we ask for when we have the cap space, they come to us. That's a fact.
Yeah,
You said
see,
you said you said
you right
whoever
about that.
we asked for, they come. Whoever is up,
Yeah,
whoever is looking to get a new home, they
yeah.
attach them to us because we have the most money. That's
But
why.
still, but no,
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 it's
but it
coming
don't
from the
matter. But
players.
no,
The players don't care about the money.
listen,
It's coming from directly from them. Like this is a
exactly.
Giannis leak.
Even if that's the reason why, it's still the reason or a reason. They want to come here, bro. Brooklyn are always going to attract stars. So whoever you was in the chat, you better follow up or something because PT was just cooking. Fried
we
your
we
ass
we
real
have
quick.
to resist that shit though. Like even the Yankees have had years where just because they have the most money, they'll buy a player that'll end up fucking up their ability to get better later on. You know what I'm saying? So just because you can spend the money and just because you have the money doesn't mean that you should spend it. That's on Sean Marks. But in terms of like players looking around the league and going, "Yo, I want to play in New York." That's dope. Like I played them in away games, and Rihanna's is sitting on the floor. Like, yo, what the fuck? People want to play here. It's New York. It is what it is.
Yeah, yeah, it's an exciting place to be. You know what I mean? So, and I think again, we need a player that want to be here and win the first championship. And sometimes you don't get that out of free agents, especially if they won the championship somewhere else. They heart ain't in it the same way. You know what I'm saying? Um, so that being said, again, I don't know if I think he still want to compete, but I don't know if putting him in a situation with a second year head coach, maybe a first year head coach is a good look neither. Because everybody talking about the construction of the roster, but what about the coach and his situation? He just got here. Now you want to put him in championship mode because Giannis want to trade? Fuck out of here. Let Jordy Fernandez do his thug thistle. Let him do his thing.
Yeah,
Why
let
why
them
he got
figure
why
out
we got
who are the Nets.
I feel like Nets fans is too fast to play the tune of these quote unquote superstars that prove themselves on other teams. My biggest knock on Giannis is injuries. The one on Kyrie and how he's been injured in the playoffs after he injured Kyrie after that championship season. So that's my biggest knocks on him, and I don't see him getting around that. And I don't like how they started the season. They look like trash. Give me that 5 through 30. Thank you.
Listen, when April come around and all of this shit that we talked about, bro, like literally falls flat, and then all we left with is a top five pick, and it ain't number two or three, bro. All the mood in this motherfucker gonna change, bro. What like I believe in bad shit all the time because when you don't have nobody on your side, you basically got to do it yourself. You got to do
Belief. I
every
said
damn
this on
thing
Twitter.
yourself.
You can come away in this draft, right? Let's say things don't go as we like it. If we're not acting like babies, and somehow they're able to get VJ Edgecombe, Common Maluak, and um Boogie Flan, that's a hell of a draft. Boogie
Yeah.
Boogie Flan would have went top five in this draft, in the 2004 draft. I Boogie Flan is a better player than Resocker that went to Atlanta, number one overall.
I don't know who you talking about, bro. I just found out
Book,
I just found out that Bug Carrollton, the name that you brought up last season, is on the Wizards, bro. Like
yeah,
and
and he's balling.
I don't know about that. Like
He's balling. Yeah, no, he's
I don't know about that. I don't know what ball. I don't know what balling. What like I'm gonna say it like Jay said it to Jim Jones. What a punk
mm.
ass buck. Like that's balling. All right, I
I don't
guess.
know because they said that dude is gonna be the future point guard for them. So you know what I mean? Like he's
I mean,
coming off the bench,
He's
but he's
getting
right
minutes.
it ain't
there
like
he's
they got
moving.
no who they got at guard. They got Brogdon and
Jordan
Jordan
Poole.
Poole. Like, come on, what like who else could it be, bro? Like, you better be the future of that damn team.
But
Could be.
I
Shit.
mean, he's giving you 10 and 26 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, but point being, Boogie's better than him. Put it that way. Boogie Flan, he's from New York. He's better
Why are we
than
clamoring over
Bug.
this point guard business, bro? When we got a guard anyway, his name is Cam Thomas,
Yo,
bro.
there's another kid, Dink
Not a
Pate.
point guard. So
Y'all know
you know what
about
I'm saying?
Dink Pate? I know that
Yeah,
sounds like some
yeah,
crazy troll name, but
Oh
that's
yeah,
not.
I'm out of here. I'm out. I'm out.
I know about
Dink
G
Pate.
League,
Just
G
Google
League,
it. I mean, just look on YouTube.
G League, right? Dink is in the
No,
G
no,
League.
no. I think he's in the. Is he in the Ignite or is he? I think he might be
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah,
college.
yeah. One of those. One of those. He might be in the
He's
Ignite. You
in
might
this
be right.
draft, and he is nice too.
They got some folks in the draft. They got some folks in there for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's hard to miss. It's gonna be real hard to miss in this draft. and
He's in the
number
G
four.
League.
Yeah, he's in the G League, right? Yeah, four first round, 2 seconds. It's hard to miss. And some of them dudes in the second round might end up in the first by the end of the year. So you know what I
He
mean?
had he had 23, 11, and 6 the other night, the last game he played in the Ignite.
That's pretty crazy.
He's that dude. He's a point guard, 6'8", 18 years old. Yo, this draft is crazy. Yo, the Nets are gonna rebuild off of all Knicks picks, yo. Unbelievable. Let me
I
tell you.
like the chances that we got are rebuilding solely off of solely off of picks and the Knicks picks are like being mine and our own. Like to
And
me, bro,
Phoenix
like
and the Bucks.
he said Phoenix and the Bucks. Oh my god.
We no, I'm not talking about in
Like
this draft.
how bad y'all niggas think they gonna be?
Who Phoenix? When
Yeah. The
KD's all
Phoenix
done?
Phoenix and the Bucks.
Really bad.
How many Phoenix picks we got? What two?
I two, but in a swap.
You leaning PT, you leaning on this draft
Nah,
way too much,
I don't
bro.
even think about those picks, yo.
You leaning on this
Honestly,
draft way
I'm
too
thinking
much,
about
bro. These last 20,
2025.
bro. These last 20 minutes, bro. You done
Yo,
spoon fed the minds of many Nets fans,
hey,
bro, about
Iceman,
draft
am I
and what we
lying
gonna be
though?
out of the draft.
Iceman, am I lying about? I mean,
Nobody
come on.
knows if you're lying or not because only thing that we really clamoring on is prediction. That's what we're
Yeah,
doing.
but it's look, Jonathan Givney, the head of NBA draft analysis for ESPN, said this is the greatest draft of 20 in the last 20 years. You know what that means? That means that this is only the Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade draft
If you
is
telling me this
better
draft is
than
better
this
than the
one.
'96 draft, bro, like I'm out of here.
Well, see, he didn't say all that. He said
Okay
it's
then.
the best draft in 20 years. And we have, and and the thing is, usually when you're tanking, you got one pick. You're gonna make your one pick for that one player. But have, the Nets have 4 picks in the first round in a historic drive. You could be positive. You could be positive, Leaf. You don't have to be. You don't have to be this curmudgeon. You
I'm just
can.
saying, you might get a player you actually like on this team. You know what I mean? Like
I
that's
might
how it
get
is.
I might get a player that actually pans out because
Yeah, yeah.
either these players are either gonna pan out or they're gonna be high picks and they're gonna become a part of a system of a systematic what's the word for it? They're gonna become a part of the rule, not the exception.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna become a part of. And a lot of these niggas, and if you're telling me that as good as this draft looks, just the base of prospects, I can understand that. If you're telling me that if this draft is going to be good in the case of guys that's going to pan out as NBA talent, that's where I'm having a problem, bro. Because everybody doesn't pan out in one draft as an NBA talent. It just doesn't
22.
happen.
Look at the 22 draft. That's a pretty impressive draft.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see how long they last.
You know what I'm saying? Like with Chet and them, like that was a
Let's see
pretty
how long them
impressive
niggas
draft.
last,
Yo,
bro. Because
Well, because Kyle
Wimby
Jones
is already on
almost
that.
didn't make it, yo. Kyle Jones
Wimby,
almost didn't make it.
It's true.
but everybody knows almost didn't count, bro. Kyle Jones.
there you go. Yeah, there
Everybody
you
knows
go.
almost didn't count. Kyle Jones got a spot on the Clippers, bro. So please, let's not bring Kyle Jones into this, bro. Let's
I'm
not
just
let's
saying, no, he's a good example. He didn't. All right, let's get off of Kyle Jones. Look at GP2, Gary Payton the second. You know what I'm
Gary
saying?
Payton the second.
Even PJ Tucker. There's a lot of players that went in and out from the G League. I think one of the biggest players that I can remember, he had a Spurs contract. I think his name was Jonathan fucking I forgot what his name was, but he had came from the G League, and just they stories are different. Even with the Miami Heat, they got a lot of examples of that with Gabe Vincent and all of the players that they be getting. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes
You
they
know,
be needing an opportunity. It's not just that they're not good enough. Sometimes they
I'm
don't get the
glad that you
opportunity. They gotta
mentioned
stick with it.
GP2 and PJ Tucker. Those are the type of role players that we're gonna need going forward, bro. Like and those players are not gonna come out of one draft. Those
Yep.
players are not going to come out of
Really?
these future drafts, bro. Like they made
We
down
got
the
him in.
line. They made
We
down
got
the
him in the
line. Those
team
those
now.
play. Guess what?
Bro,
The
Those
only player here
we
is
hold on. We got Jaya Williams, bro. Let's.
yeah. We got
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
Jalen
Oh,
too.
okay. So stay there. We got somebody that's in the league already. So let's move off of these future drafts and these future
No,
draft
I'm
picks for
saying
now.
you keep saying that we need these type of players. I'm telling you, like, slow down. First off, we do got
Let's
this
go,
type of
Aiden.
player. We
Okay,
got
okay
Zaire
then.
Williams.
Okay. So let's focus on the importance of those type of players, bro, as opposed to these 19 and 20-year olds, bro, that's not legally able to drink in the city of New York, in the state of New York, bro. Like, and then they supposed to come over here and be box office immediately, bro. That does not happen immediately, bro. It doesn't. It takes time for that shit, bro.
So hold
I'm
on,
telling y'all.
let's look at Cade Cunningham. This Cam Thomas draft. His first year was he box office?
Kay Cunningham was he first? Was he
Jalen Green and Cade Cunningham, number 1 and 2 pick in Cam Thomas draft when they first got their chance to play as rookies. Were they box office?
no?
Okay, they were in box office. Okay, so who was the last 1 and 2 picks who were box office? John Morant,
John Morant and Zion.
John Morant and Zion. So last year, those guys, Wemby didn't jump out the
Wimby is
CP3. It wasn't enough.
Wimby was the only person that jumped off the sheet. Everybody else was just trying to get a spot and solidify a spot on their team. They talked Scoot
So,
Henderson
so
up.
you saying their last draft was weak, basically?
I'm saying that last draft, bro, it had talent, but it doesn't have the jump off the sheet 2003, 1996 talent that everybody is clamoring about in this draft. That everybody is trying to tell me that this draft has.
No, I'm not
That's
saying that. We all agree that this is supposed to be a legendary draft, but just talking about the first, because that's who we looking for. I think we get the second and third pick. I don't think we get the first, but Brandon Miller, what's his name, School Henderson, they were the second and third picks behind
and
Wimby.
we
You
all know
right?
how Scoot
They said
Henderson first year
right,
went.
but they said Brandon Miller's all right. They saying he
Brandon
all right.
Miller's fine. Brandon Miller's fine, but I mean he had a decent year, but it wasn't nothing to the point.
Bra-
But like
Brandon
we
Miller is excellent.
yeah, he is excellent, but we got to remember what that 2003 draft was. A lot of those players in that draft, they was responsible for their franchises right away. Melo went to Denver right away. He became the number one player on that team right away. LeBron became the number one player in Cleveland right away. D Wade became the number one player in Miami right away. How many players in this draft is going to become the man for let's say, for the Nets right away while Cam Thomas is here? Go ahead, Breezy, answer that question.
I'd like to answer it.
Go ahead, PT, because my answer is Cam Thomas is supposed to be the man regardless who
Ba-
we draft. Go
based
ahead, though, PT.
based on the I'm because it's not me that said it. It was Jonathan Givney that said it. It's the best draft expert in the business. The one that everyone looks to. He said that this is the best draft in 20 years. That he's never seen talent,
Yeah,
the
in
level of
terms of
talent so deep in
prospects,
this draft 20 years.
yeah,
Sean Marks, knowing what he's been able to do over the past few years, will get two blue chip players out of this draft. How many vets, how many supporting cast guys he gets with the other picks, I don't know. But just because of where he's gonna be picking, and the amount of players here, you can fall out of the top five and still get someone who's going to be a superstar. That is how deep this draft is. And so it I that is not my opinion. That is the opinion
We'll we'll
of
we'll we'll we'll
ESPN's
we'll,
chief
we'll get
draft
to in
scout.
terms of that superstar pass number 5 pick, man. We'll get to that bridge when we come to it, bro. Like I'm not about to jump off the top rope just because some quote unquote expert is out here spilling the beans about how this is supposed to be a quote unquote legendary draft. I'm not doing it because everybody in this draft except for one player could fall on their face and it could end up being a one man draft and somebody that's in the middle of the pack, probably where Giannis ended up in his draft, could be could be
Bruh,
the only player left, bro. Like I'm
bruh,
not I'm not going for this, bro.
bruh. Nobody ain't asking you to go for it, man. Like, yo, listen. The dude is a whole expert. You talking about you ain't gonna take his advice? Who the hell is you? So hold on, the chat. So the
What
chat
makes him
posted.
an expert? That's what I want to know.
He's been writing about the NBA draft for the past 30 some odd years.
And that makes him an expert? An
Oh
Yes.
my,
expert?
yo, bro. First and
If he would
foremost,
have said analyst, bro, I would have been like, okay, of a reporter, I would have been like, all right, but an expert? An
bro,
Hey,
you
expert?
can't be. You gotta
that's
be
his,
trolling
that's
right
his
now, bro.
title. That's his title, bro. That's his title.
But
He
Right?
he
his
You gotta
title
be trolling
reads
right. They pay
the
him
title
money
of
to
his
do that.
job reads NBA draft expert.
Bro, they pay him money to do that. That's the title of what it reads. It say they pay this man to talk about basketball and write about basketball. These dudes just real people, bro. Like you want to discredit the dude? Like, yo,
I'm not
man, these sources.
discrediting him by my
And
nigga, but expert,
and he
bro,
created Draft Express.
that's a high order.
Mhm.
That means I trust you, bro, with my life.
Hold on. Let me ask you: do you watch high school basketball?
Not no more, bro. I've been stopped watching it, bro. I ain't
Okay,
watching high
so
school
like, what's
basketball
all this
years.
pushback for? Like, you an expert?
Well,
I'm
Yo,
not an
this
expert,
dude
bro.
watches high school
This is why
basketball.
I'm giving pushback, bro. I'm giving pushback to how it can
You
somebody just off the strength of him being around 30 years and reporting on it can be an
that's a
expert.
bro.
Can
That's a
somebody
lot
look
of
up the word
strength.
expert, bro? I
What the
need to
hell you
know.
did for 30 years, bro? That's a lot of
yo,
strength, bro. What you did for 30 years, bro? Like
I live, nigga. What you mean?
well,
he
you're
had
an
a
expert.
whole
You're an expert at
occupation.
living.
That was
Yo,
somebody
yo,
got a
Breezy,
job
can
for
I
30
can I
years.
read his resume to y'all?
Yeah, please read his resume. I don't know if you're going to press leaf with it, but please just read it for
I'm gonna
everybody else.
try. I'm gonna try. Jonathan Givney is an NBA draft expert and founder and co-owner of DraftExpress.com, a private scouting and analytics service utilized by the NBA, the NCAA, and international
Lord have
teams.
mercy.
That's not enough, bro. You gotta
Get,
keep going.
get,
That's
but here's
not
some
enough.
more. Here's some more.
What else,
Thank
TT?
you,
What else,
Ice.
Todd Thorne?
Givney,
Thank
What
you,
else?
Ice. That's not enough.
Givney joined
Uh,
ESPN in July of 2017 to spearhead ESPN NBA draft and
mm,
international basketball coverage. Prior to
mm.
ESPN, Givney founded DraftExpress.com from 2003 to 2017, which was regarded as the industry leader for all info revolving around the
All
NFL
that stuff.
draft. He has covered the NBA draft on a year-round, full-time basis since 2003,
Full time
attending
basis.
virtually every major tournament, camp, workout,
Nope.
combine, or
Nope.
any other type of gathering featuring present and future NBA
Any type of
prospects.
gathering.
Yo, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
Yo,
not.
stop
oh my
there.
goodness. Like, what more do you want from me, Tyrese boy?
I'm mad. You know what I'm mad at, bro? You really got breezy, bro. Like literally, like hook, sign, and sink, like hook, line, and sinker on this, bro. Like,
Bro,
yo, this
listen,
is gonna work. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, we gonna, yeah, like, we gonna change the culture, and we gonna go through the draft. We gonna do it the right way. That's what we gonna do. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
That's what
bro.
we gonna do. We gonna do
I'm,
everything the right way.
yeah, yeah,
Yo,
exactly, exactly. The right way
And
is
watch
that.
this front office fuck it up, bruh. And then I'm gonna sit here like,
nah,
God damn.
Nah, see
Lee,
that type of
you can't
negativity. We
go.
don't need that type of. That's Knicks fan
You
energy right there, bro. Like, why you
like
gotta like? What's all of that for, man? Listen,
it's
it's not like he didn't clean up his mess and get the draft picks back. Everybody know he broke up the core. Why would he make the same mistakes over and over? Giannis would be the same mistake. I
Right.
mean, with that carrot, how delicious does this carrot that's dangling look? Pulse.
well
Like
on that.
it can't be that tempting. But knowing the recent history of the Brooklyn Nets, and
Nah,
again, the significance is if you and to the fans that think I'm just hating on Giannis, is that you need the head coach to be the biggest voice. That's how we build the culture from there. When the last time Sean Marks gave all of that power to KD, it backfired, and he said you should fire Sean Marks. So
Immediately.
why would they put themselves in a position with a player like Giannis? It don't make no sense, bro. Yeah, we should build from the draft and do it the right way. Yeah, that wasn't my voice though, man. I sound way smoother than that. But go ahead,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Again, I would agree with him if I didn't see Sean Marks at the Rutgers non-game. It wasn't even a real game. And Sean Marks was there. And you know who else was with him? The other smart GM that's tanking this year, Masai
Raptors.
Ujiri.
Yeah,
They're
Raptors. Yeah.
plotting. They're plotting. Leave. Don't let none of this phase you, yo. Don't let none of this phase you. There's gonna be a lot of players that's gonna want to come here. Nobody's getting signed to Brooklyn till 2026. We're gonna make these two draft picks and I mean two draft years, and we coming back 2027 with a vengeance. We gonna be a crazy team. I promise you. I hope we're still all doing this podcast together. I promise
Right.
you, it's
We
gonna be
should
all
be.
right.
You know,
Yo,
PT, bro. Listen, I'm calm now. I'm gonna just let you know, bro. Listen, I'm not on board with the Giannis shit. However, we like if everything that you saying, bro, like, and I had this conversation yesterday about what we gonna look like in April, and I'm pretty sure you and everybody up in here was in the party. I don't know, and I don't know, and just like I don't know what we're gonna look like come draft time, and just like I don't know what we're gonna look like this time next year. I know, but I do know this, and I'm not even, and I'm through asking for shit, and I'm through pleading and hoping. I'm demanding, bro. Like, yo, listen, and anybody in the NBA front office is listening to this. We better have Ace Bailey on our fucking team next year, bro. I'm not. I don't care about nothing else, bro. Like, listen, we are owed a top three pick in this league after all of the things that we did, man, and all of the money that we gave up
We
to
played
make.
ball.
Yeah,
We
yeah, we
played
play. Yeah,
ball.
we played ball. You damn right, we played ball. And I understand that Utah's playing ball because Danny Ainge has become a has basically become the Harry Potter of basically draft picks in the NBA, bro. Like just racking them shits up left and right. I understand that, man. But and if you want your Cooper flag over in a rectangular state where he could be comfortable with the Mormons, that's fine. I don't care, bro. But Ace Bailey better be in the Nets uniform this time next year. I'm not
Yeah,
bullshitting, bro.
yeah. No, again, Sean Marks ain't there for nothing, bro. Like, but on that note, Tony Tom, he said, tanking isn't a real thing in the NBA. It's a lottery draft. It's not like the NFL where the worst team gets the first pick. ATL made the play and got the top pick. Now that's true. But the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is because Rutgers never had this much around them as far as scouting players this highly scouted. Like never, to my knowledge. Not to say no players out of Rutgers went to the NBA, but them being highly scouted, like top five, going to the NBA, this is the first time I've ever heard that. So you're gonna hear this buzz. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the town, so I'm close to Rutgers. I'm in Jersey. I'm in Brooklyn. I'm moving around. So that being said, I hear the people. I'm listening to the people. I'm listening to the fans, and I'll be coming to tell y'all what the fans be saying. You know what I mean? That being said, ain't nothing like a hometown hero. You know what I mean? That's why Cleveland. I mean, that's why LeBron went to Cleveland when he got drafted. It's the same type of thing for me. I won't say the same thing because it's not the same exact thing, but it's the same kind of thing. He went from high school to the NBA, but I don't think it's going to be that for Ace Bailey. You're going to do the 1 year, him and Dylan. But again, for them to have this opportunity to have highly scouted players like that, it's good for them as a college basketball, you know what I mean, brand and what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So they could probably get highly recruited players after this. And it'd be a thing where you could either get drafted to the Nets or the Knicks based on going to that school. Same way that 9 times out of 10, if you go to Duke and you're a draft pick, you're going to be the number one pick. We did the research and we found out that I think it was Kentucky who had the most number one picks, but I think Duke was second behind that. Like, so it's all interesting to me. But I'm finished off of this. After y'all say whatever y'all gonna say, I just want to talk about the precap and whether we gonna beat Chicago tonight. But I want to say shout to Leaf, shout to Iceman, shout to PT, Big Priest just joined the panel. Talk to us, Big Priest. What's going on, brother?
What up? What up? What up? What up?
Chilling, chilling.
I mean, I'm out here in these Georgia streets. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Alright.
I'm looking for that guap. Let me stop. Um, I think I prefer to kind of go the route we'd already planned out. You know what I mean? I already said I wasn't against them if they did it in an intelligent way, but that would be um, assuming that Sean Marks and Josiah and these guys are intelligent. So I don't want to put too much into that. I don't believe that.
I
So
mean, I think they learned from their mistakes at minimum. And you got to realize for Joe Tsai to just see his wife win the WNBA championship, it got to sting a little bit. You got to say, all right, well, hold on. I can't just have my wife winning championships. I want to win one too. You know
at
what I'm
least
saying?
somebody put up a banner in the Barclays. But yeah, it's crazy that the Giannis thing even popped up. And like I said, he could be just using it to get leverage with the Bucks, you know. But I don't know what else moves they can make, since they got Dame, they did all this and that. So I think our future is bright regardless. And I think their future is that. And at the end of the day, even if he went to Miami, we still have an opportunity to get a good pick from them. So I ain't because what is the protection on that pick, that Bucks pick?
One
One
through
four.
four.
1 through 4.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we got 5 through 30.
Okay, so if they do trade him and they get anywhere after 5, we can get multiple lottery picks coming out of this season, which I think is pretty good. So
Yo, I'm
and
dying to watch this Nick Detroit game. I've watched every Nick game this season, and I think they're vulnerable too. Just one
yeah, they
false
are.
move, you know.
I ain't gonna lie. I think they're about one injury away from being where the Bucks is gonna end up.
Yeah, for real, for real.
They are. The Knicks,
But
see, the Knicks is playing with
but but
fire.
but you but
When
but
they
but the thing
traded
is,
us
you
that
talking
all
about
for
the Nets
Bridges,
getting all of
that
this luck out
it
of
ain't luck.
nowhere.
That's not. It ain't luck. That's how. This is how the thing go. Like you said, y'all both said it. We played ball. We did this, that, and the third. That NBA lottery is less of a lottery than you think.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
we
saying?
know. I know. Oh, hey, you
niggas
listen.
be
Hey,
predicting the lottery
hey, hey,
easy.
hey, do tell. Hey, do tell, priest, bro. I agree with you. But when has an NBA lottery been in favor of the Nets?
When has the Nets played ball? They've played ball the last few
You,
years.
you're kind of not understanding how this thing works. The Kyrie thing, they played ball. All this stuff. You lose your superstars. You do this and that and the third. You go through all these little things, right? The same way. Look, the Spurs. Everybody knew who was getting the #1 pick. When I look at the projections and when I see us, they're not going to give it to Detroit again, right? They're not going to put Cooper Flag in freaking Canada, right?
Hell no.
Right? Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking about how this thing works. And sure, I could be wrong. I doubt it though. You know what I'm saying? I've watched too many lotteries where people like, oh, even going back to the 80s
Priest, what about the Pelicans?
when they traded Anthony Davis to the Lakers to help the Lakers get a championship. They were rewarded with Zion Williamson.
That's right. They played ball.
I like how y'all connecting the dots. I ain't gonna hold you.
Listen, y'all connecting the dots the same way I did, bro. Like it's this
No,
everything that you.
you just a Debbie Downer, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Am I? Why? How
Yeah,
is it impossible? Tell me how is it impossible to be when all I seen is bad shit?
bruh, because the new stuff that we presenting to you, you're not even
What do
considering
you
what we
mean
saying.
we?
I mean, the fans that's being optimistic.
So you present optimism to me. That's what you're
No,
doing.
and
Bro, he's
and
just
we're
gonna. You
presenting
ain't just hear
facts
what Big
too.
Free
It's
said.
not just
You ain't just hear what
optimism;
Big
it's
Free
facts
said.
too.
Right.
I understand that, priest. You saying the same thing that I already knew. But my thing is, bruh, with these bullshit carrots, bruh, that is being dangled in the face of the front office. They gotta dodge these shits because we already had the Jimmy Butler shit. I never entertained, but the Giannis shit, bro, I'm 100,000% sure that front office is thinking to themselves like, hmm.
Nah, no, no.
If they
I
It's
if
agree
they
it's a
with
not
you
new
on
thinking
that.
that
day.
for at least 2 seconds,
I
bro,
It's
mean,
a new
if they
day.
do, and that pick that we got end up being the number one pick, they should be fired.
and they will.
I wouldn't trade the number one pick for Giannis.
Nah,
I'm
hell
not
no.
trading nothing for Giannis. Maybe sign him in free agency, but not
I ain't
trade
trading.
him.
I ain't trading a damn thing for Giannis neither. But at the same time, bro,
But
Way.
like
I'm just
we
saying,
not in
if
that front
I'm not
office, bro.
trading the
Like
number
that's
one
something that
overall
we
pick,
wouldn't do. I
I'm not
understand that.
doing that. I'm
That's
not
something
doing that.
that we wouldn't do. I understand that, but
I don't think they're that dumb. I don't think they would trade the number one overall pick for Giannis.
I
I
think
don't
they
think
are
they're
that
that
dumb.
dumb.
Nah.
Okay.
They
Nah,
might
come
trade
on, man.
the
Don't
fifth pick
you
back for
can't
him
you
though.
can't be that much of a curmudgeon to think that they would do the stupidest thing possible. Especially when even the fan base, it's not like we're Detroit. Detroit is tired of losing. You
Are they?
understand what I'm saying? That's why they're gonna compete tonight. Houston is tired of losing. Houston could have just sat back and just tried to draft some more superstars, but they got too many young players. Like it is time for us, and I'm telling you, they played ball. Joe Tsai and Adam Silver get along just fine.
They
They're
get
gonna
along
get rewarded.
famously.
They're gonna get rewarded. I'm telling you, they like
This shit is as rigged. They all know when LeBron went to Cleveland, they knew where LeBron was going.
that's
It
right.
wasn't no shot.
That's right. It wasn't no
Every
lottery.
draft,
They
they
could
knew.
not let Cleveland sink into the ocean. If they didn't get LeBron, that city might have collapsed. When he left, he took a
Nigga said
billion
that city
dollars
might
worth
have
of revenues.
collapsed.
No, he took $1 billion worth of revenues just from
And then what
hot dog
happened when he left?
salesmen.
What happened
Like
when he left, PT? They gave him Kyrie Irving.
that's right.
They gave them niggas a whole bunch of draft picks, bro. Like they just
I'm just saying, if you look at the history of the league, just like the Knicks getting Patrick Ewing wasn't a surprise. It went you could go back and back and back and back. Now, when it's a weak ass draft and trash players and all this and that, even with the Spurs getting David Robinson, that wasn't a surprise. You had the coach coming from the Army or the Navy, wherever Greg Popovich came from. I think it was Army, and they get the Admiral coming up in the draft. Where you think he gonna go? Everything has been by design.
Yep. Yep.
Come on, bro.
Yep.
Just if you pay attention, when we even us getting Kenyon Martin, the one time we got the number one pick.
No
I
way
mean,
they're gonna
everything
risk
has been
another
set up.
new face of the NBA and send them to the Wizards. It's not happening.
No,
They gave the Wizards their high draft pick this year. If they're not good after all the picks they've made, then they're gonna just have to chill out with a fourth or fifth pick or something like that. But but as of this draft, I'm telling you,
why you think Detroit pick was so bad, even after they were so terrible last year? We're not gonna keep giving the teams the same team number one pick, number one pick, number one pick.
to ruin them. You haven't done anything with the pick. We've gave you Ivy and Cade back to back, and you took Killian before that. The year before, you took a point guard every year, and you still don't barely have a point guard right now. They're not giving them another pick. They are gonna give Utah the number
Utah
one
couldn't get it.
overall,
Yeah.
and they're gonna make sure that Ace Bailey makes it to a major city, and we're the only one on the list. Trust
all
me.
right,
All right,
man.
so
Fuck it.
that's the
You
thing.
know what? Fuck it. I believe y'all, bro. Let's get to the game, bro. Hell with it. I don't want to talk about this shit no more. Cause
It took so long. You still not with it, but I'm just be positive, man. Because like I said, even if they don't get that guy, right? Like, even if they don't get the guy that I could just see him in our uniform already, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Even if they don't get him, you can get you get Igor Demin, you get Common Maluach, you get Boogie Flan, and then you get a group of them. That's a hell of a rebuild.
No, no,
Hell
no,
of
no,
a
no,
rebuild.
no, no, no. You're not gonna sell me on that. I want one of them three.
No,
No.
they're getting
Stop,
one,
stop
two, three.
talking
Don't get
about
me
that. You
wrong.
can talk about the other guys after we get one of the three. We get one of the three, then we can worry about. Don't do that.
No,
I take Giannis over Boogie Flan and all these people. I want one of the three, then we can worry about the other people later on.
it's not them. It's not the one by themselves. It's the fact that you could get three of them. The
No,
last
no, no,
Duke
no, no, no,
game.
no.
Did
I
y'all
get
watch
what
the
you're
last
saying,
Duke game? The last Duke game, Common played better than Cooper to me.
but see,
If you,
PT, what you're not understanding is, I understand what you're saying, right? I get what you're saying, like 100%. I'm not trying to hear that though. I'm I I'm not
I
not
love it.
now.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, Priest. I love the mentality. I'm with you. I'm with
I
you.
ain't with
But I'm
I ain't
confident.
trying to say because then I'm gonna be pissed, right?
Oh, I'm gonna
Facts.
be pissed no
If
matter
we
what.
do not get a
But
top
my
three
pragmatic
draft
brain
pick,
analyzes the
I ain't
situation and says,
bruh.
"Hear me out,
That
Priest.
ain't
Priest,
positive for me.
like
Not now we lose
this
all
is
that
not
talent.
normal." Yo, when
I
was the
like
last
how I
time an
gracefully
NBA
bow
team
out.
had?
I like how PT talked himself into a corner to the point now that you got a priest not on the same page with you, bro. Like, and it only took 10 minutes for you
No, no,
to
no,
for you.
no, 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 no. We're
Nah,
not
cause
off the same page because I actually agree with Priest. My
yeah,
my
yeah.
all I'm saying is when I'm saying what I'm saying is that from my perspective, I know I'm gonna fucking bitch, moan, complain, and want to set Barclays Center down on fire if we don't get Ace Bailey. However, my pragmatic brain, my brain that analyzes a situation like a grown adult, which I don't use all the time, that brain tells me, God damn, there's so much talent on this team. And really, the prize could be in the next year after that. We're gonna get a second shot at this. You get AJ DeBancer the next year, you cooking with gas, yo. That's why I'm not worried. I'm that's why I'm talking the shit that I'm talking about because it's gonna work out either way. That's we're
No, but see,
winning.
this is my thing, right? I We need to get either of the three. I ain't just Ace Bailey guy like y'all. Any one of the three. Flag Bailey, Harper. And then after that, then you could start talking about the Boogie Flans and all these other people. You could do all that shit after. But we need to get one of the three.
I agree.
It ain't even to the point to where it got to be the number one overall pick. But we need to get one of those three players.
I got my mind up, man. We better get Ace in this draft, man. Fuck
Yo,
that.
I
and
mean,
in the next
that's
draft,
what you're believing.
you could get Cam Boozer.
I don't subscribe to that.
I know who you want. You want Dylan, bro. You've been on record saying that. I understand that, but
But I've also
Yo,
been on
Priest like
record
Dylan.
saying I wouldn't be mad at either of the three players as long
well,
as we get one of the three.
Yo,
according to your
Priest, what if
theory,
we
my
get
nigga,
two?
we already out on number one. So like, all we got is number two and number three left. So who you? So I
No,
know you want Dylan.
I ain't say we out on number one. I don't even see. See, look, Cooper Flag is a northeastern kid. He's from Maine. I know Maine ain't, that's real close to Boston, all this and that and the third. I
New
can
England.
foresee I don't foresee them just sending him to Utah. I don't see that either. So
I do.
I I don't foresee it. I know he's not the preferred player for
Utah
this
never
family.
had a number one pick, and Danny Ainge basically stacked up after getting a haul for Rudy and for
Why haven't they
Spider.
ever had? Hold on, you said they never had a number one pick.
They never had a number one overall pick ever. So they do one, and I think this is the year.
They're giving it
It
to him.
got quiet. So I mean,
They're
I
giving him
know.
the
I'm
number
just
one
fact checking
overall.
you. I'm driving, so it's taking me a minute.
Cause Priest, think about it. They want look at what they did with the CBA. The new CBA has made it where a team has to get punished so badly uh with by going over the apron that it's almost impossible to build super teams. What they've done now is made it where the medium player, the middle of the road, steady veteran player, they're not getting the 10, 20 millions no more because everything is going to be top heavy or you're going to have young players underneath. That's the two ends of the spectrum for the NBA, and because of that, these draft picks are going to be more valuable, and people are gonna look at them differently, especially going forward.
But you
You know what I'm
also
saying,
got to hit
Priest?
on your draft. You can't just have draft picks. You got to hit on your draft picks, or you're gonna be Detroit.
It's a lot in the air for now. And we always come back to this. Y'all know that. Everybody that's a Nets fan excited about the draft, but let's start back with Iceman. Iceman, how you feel about tonight's game versus Chicago? You think we win tonight?
Yeah, I think that defensive pressure, you know what I'm saying, gonna give Chicago problems. Chicago got a lot of ball handlers on their team actually. So you know what I'm saying. We'll see how it works out, but I do think we beat Chicago.
Okay. All right. That's all you wanted to say?
Yeah. I'm gonna pass the rock. Let's keep it moving.
All right, let's go to Big Priest. He just got here. Talk to us, Big Priest. How you feel about tonight's game?
Um, I like our chances. I think uh I think we match up well with Chicago. Well, all these guard driven teams with that length and pressure that we can present, I think we match up real good with them. Um, the way Dennis the Menace, he's back. You know what I mean? So yeah, I like what we got going on. Um, it's kind of like a double edged sword because I'm kind of rooting for us to lose games, but then I don't want to do that at the same time. So it's kind of stuck in between.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like
Um.
us.
Okay. All right. Let's go to PT, man. How you feel about tonight's game? You think we got a chance winning this?
Yeah, I think tonight tell us something because Chicago's been good. Giddy's been that deal. He looks good next to Levine, and they're like us. A surprisingly good little competitive team. But if I had to guess, I'm gonna guess that if I had to pick one tonight, I'm gonna pick us. I don't know why. I think we're gonna go on a little run before we pull the plug, trade the vets, and get serious about tanking. They're gonna give us something excited about, get the team to learn each other, and I think we're gonna surprise a few people. Like surprise what I especially want everybody to look out for is how we handle Vucevic. We've been handling bigs surprisingly well. That was a clinic against Zach Edey. No offense, Lee, but that they've done pretty well against bigs, and Vucevic has been a big that has really given the Nets fits in the past. So that's what I'd like everybody to watch for us to talk about after, and that will be like a good line of demarcation that says we're actually like Coach Jordy found a solution of how we could play against these teams that are bigger than us. We've never seen that. We've always been taken advantage of, especially when Ben has been at the center and Clax has been
Does he
hurt.
play tonight? Does he play tonight?
Yeah, he plays.
Okay.
Yeah, Ben only don't play on the first or second half of back to back
That
Yeah.
makes
thus
sense.
far.
That makes sense.
I think Clax play tonight too.
Trending
So
Walkley back too.
Yep.
so it's a nice little test to see, like, maybe we're good. Maybe, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't think we were good, but maybe we are good. Maybe the sum of the parts equal more, they will figure out how to flush the season, later on. But they don't have to now. Why not be positive? Why not come get ride into Christmas, at 500 or something like that, and show that the team is actually getting better schematically, because we just watched 7 years of not being able to defend the post. Not Atkinson, not Nash, not Jacques Vaughn.
Oh,
Let's
Kenny wasn't so terrible. I mean, Jared Allen was just lighting the ass back then.
that's
Kenny
right.
wasn't terrible
That's
at
right.
his defensive
That's the
scheme.
exact point. Like Kenny had made decisions that wasn't even his decision in hindsight. Like, I thought he was the one that was playing DeAndre Jordan.
DJ?
That that
No.
was the that was the team. So, and KD. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, but still, we haven't had good interior defense like this in forever. And tonight is going to be a good test to see if it's real or not.
But real quick, Noah Clowney need to stay out of foul trouble. Start with the dumb foul.
Yeah,
And
they play aggressive. They play aggressive. They got to learn how to play aggressive without fouling.
Yeah.
No, I mean aggression is cool, but the dumb fouls, reaching out by the 3 point, all that stuff, stop that.
nah, fuck that. Keep reaching, bro. I mean, shit. Listen, we
You
we
next,
we
Leaf.
we
Go ahead, Leaf.
we listen. It like the way we gotta when it comes to being a good defensive team. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna foul a lot. I mean, but that's part of the program. I think even the good teams even the good defensive teams foul a lot. They just don't get called a lot for it. You know what I'm saying? Just the fact that we are who we are, they're gonna call us a lot. You know, when we facing the Trey Youngs or the Paulo Bancheros or the Jokers, bro, that's gonna happen. Even though Zach LaVine is coming in tonight, basically playing his ass off, like niggas been talking shit about him the whole summer, which they were. You got two of the greatest bullfighters up in here. Well, we already handled business last year, man. I think we had swept them dudes last year, if I'm not mistaken. And I see us doing the same shit this year, realistically, be honest, because we always have Chicago on the beginning of the season, like right before all our games with Chicago be done by All Star break. So I don't really see us. I think we'll be fine tonight. But I'm definitely calling that game tonight. Y'all tune in youtube.com/athlete 4788, man. Shout out to my man NYG. He gonna be in New Jersey. I think he tailgating the Giants game this weekend. So I'm gonna try to do my thing tonight, man. I'll try to get somebody down with me, man. I might send out a couple of invites, so y'all look out for that.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be tuning in. I'll be in the chat.
Uh,
Jay said they don't know who we be. I remember that first.
Jay
But
is
yeah, I
wild.
think I'm gonna say more of the same. I think Shooter can match whatever scoring output you get from Kobe White. The backcourt. I think it's gonna the plus and minus is gonna be real close. But I'm gonna go with Shooter and Cam Thomas. I'm part of the home team. But that being said, then it comes to the front court. If Clowney could stay out of foul trouble, and with a trend and Warford back, and it's Zaire Williams, like bro, I think Zaire Williams is slowing down a Kobe White, slowing down whatever his name is, the other dude. I think he's slowing them down. He ain't stopping them. Nah, he ain't gonna stop him. But watch they field goal percentage. You know what I'm saying? Jordy Fernandez been having Zaire Williams playing defense above the perimeter. He's our best above the perimeter defender. I think we win because of his defense on their backcourt. You know what I'm saying? I think that's gonna be part of the reason why we actually do win. I think when it comes down to it, both teams are going to score a lot of points, but we might win because of a defensive play. Look for Clowney, Zaire Williams to show up. You know what I'm saying? I think these players, I think they're going to show up. We didn't, like Freak said, maybe we've been whooping the balls for like a year or two now. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be more of the same tonight, especially at the Barclays.
Oh yeah,
We
yeah.
both
We at home again tonight, right? Yeah.
be at home.
Oh, all right, yeah, yeah, definitely. So yeah, we gonna be straight tonight, Breeze, man. Well, I should go find what's his name? He fucking Bulls fan. Where's that?
Oh
I
yeah.
should go hawk. I should go hawk his ass down, bro. Like he got on the other day. He put up a video the other day. I seen him, bro. But I'm gonna go hawk him down.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Well, because I know he going. I don't know if he gonna be doing the games or not, man. The Bulls ain't shit, so he ain't got nothing to cheer about. So, but I'm gonna hawk him down, man. I'm gonna find him. But see, he
Real
probably gonna show up.
SB,
Hey,
real
look,
talk sports.
you
Yeah,
know, if you was
yeah,
on
SB.
Cam and May show, you kept saying "hold them down," they'd be like, "Yo, that's wow." Yeah,
I'm
man.
tired of you, bro.
Yeah, but the Chicago fans is feeling good right now. They 3-2.
Yeah, I know.
Tired of your ass.
Lonzo look healthy.
Trying to stay healthy.
You sure? You sure? I think he missed last game.
They
I
must
think he
have
missed him.
they must have gave him what's that shit the back
Day
to back
off,
shit.
vacation.
No, not a vacation. What's they call load management.
And they gave him
Mm-hmm.
the same shit
Pause.
Paolo Banchero got, man, when he after that game when he almost made that game win. I don't believe that nigga got hurt. The NBA set that up.
I don't know.
And Dave, I
But
wasn't trolling you. I was just trying to prepare you because I feel like you're gonna be big enough to be on Cam and Mace. Pause one time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to prepare you. So when you say stuff like "I'm gonna hawk them down 7 times," they're gonna be like, "Yo, that's
Yeah.
wow."
yeah, now
You know,
Kevin
them
Kevin
niggas
makes
is
it funny.
the leaders of the Ayo pause generation, bro. Like I
Mhm. That's that's
them
real New
niggas
York
is
City
nuts,
stuff,
bro.
bro. All right, that's real New York City stuff, bro.
It is though.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like both of y'all gonna be able to get that much following for y'all can be on Cam and Mace. I'm just preparing y'all that Breeze, you don't
That
say
yeah,
that much
you
pause
gotta
stuff.
watch it. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm about to say
you
we
definitely
say
gotta
way
put the
more pause
disclaimer.
worthy stuff than I do, man.
You gotta put the disclaimer out, bro. Like I mean, the way that Jay broke down the Breezy's verse in the song, bro. It was like, yeah, hey yo, he said I can't handle both. I was crying, bro. I'm like,
Right,
yo, bro, how you breaking that down now? The nigga was in the studio with you recording this shit.
bro. Because y'all skipped the ball. I said I could score with both hands.
Both heads, yeah. He did skip a
I didn't
ball.
say I could play with balls with both hands. Then he was like, "Hey, yo,
Yeah, y'all niggas
that's
is
wow."
crazy, yo. Hey,
That is
hey,
for sure.
Breezy.
Hey, yo,
I
Breeze,
didn't
Hey,
if
say
you
real
that.
said that,
talk.
I didn't say that.
That song is better than Go New York, Go New York, Go.
Oh yeah, of
Yeah,
That
course it
nah, I
song
is.
is
appreciate you.
Of course
incredible,
it
yo.
is. Of course it is. I mean
It,
that ain't even a question, bro. Go New York, That shit is like crisscross jump, bro.
Yo,
To a whole to anything to a whole
to jump
catalog, bro.
around.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
corny. Like I would love. Like I've tried my little connects in there. I tried. I sent it in there, but I did hear that the problem with the Nets is they got a lot of good, talented people underneath the management, but the
hmm
management is a bunch of sweater vests, half vest wearing like buppy, not even buppy dudes, but just like dudes who don't get it.
Okay.
And but I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying. That song should be like a New York City thing. Like I really believe that.
Well,
Yeah,
PT, you definitely try persuading everybody's
me,
minds about this draft, man. Listen,
yo,
hopefully
and
it
Jay,
work out because if
listen.
it don't, I'm gonna come back here.
Listen. Me and Jay
I'll be
putting
here. I'll
on
be
for the.
here.
Hold on, me and Jay putting on for the city. You got the Knicks represented by Wu-Tang Clan. Bro, they got fucking Ghostface and Killer Cam and Mace and jackets with Nick emblems on it, rapping with the Dipset and Wu-Tang.
Wu
Like,
did
bro,
a thing with us a
heavy.
long time ago. Wu Tang did a whole series with us a long time ago. They biting, really.
Oh, man.
Yo,
Look, the
Jada pissed
locker
me
room
off.
trying to troll me, but
Jada
Jay in the
pissed me off
chat.
with Frank
Yo, the
Kennedy.
locker room,
Pause.
it's no way possible you could troll me with Jay in the chat. Bro, he demolished trolls, bro. Like, I'm not even worried about you. Soon as I see you in the chat, but Jay was here first. Bro, you want no smoke. That should be your last comment. I'm telling you, if you don't want no smoke, you can just walk away now. Take your fingers off of the buttons. Don't even type that word. Trust me, you don't want no smoke with the chat. Jay is in the chat. He cooks shit. Stop. Lucky he ain't on the on the panel. It really be over. Um, but like I said, man, y'all heard y'all coach might look good, but I still don't believe in y'all, man. I don't think y'all got enough. You know what I'm saying? I still think that
Bro,
y'all not the favorites in the
let's
West.
not even deviate to that side, bro, because
Right.
I'm not even concerned with that, man. This is a Nets podcast. I'm not dealing with no outsiders, man. None.
Hold on. No,
What
I ain't
kind of
dealing.
podcasts are they?
Um,
I don't
his
even know, bro.
it's a a pastry podcast. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? He be
they
saying
making
a lot of
pastries over there. All right.
he be saying a lot of sweet stuff, and I'll be, I just go over there, know what I mean, cook up, know what I'm saying. But this is BK and Wild Hoops. This is his favorite guy, you know what I mean. He be talking bad about the Nets, the locker room, and I'll be going over there defending the Nets. But BK and Wild Hoops this is his buddy old pal, you know what I'm saying. They be both talking bad about the Nets, and I don't know why he be hanging with these Laker fans. You know what I'm saying? Like in Locksboro, he got a good show, but he be trying to trash the net. So if I go over there, I'll be trying to cook up. You know what I mean? I'll be defending the nets. I ain't going over there to slap five. You know what I mean? But that being said, hold on. I think at the end of the day, I debated the locker room before, and a lot of my talking points were just stronger than his talking points. Even when I won, you know what I mean? He discredited the whole show, and now he don't even mess with the show no more. Because I beat him in the debate. This shit is ridiculous. But yeah, man. That being said, Jay said locker room is a media personality, but not for talking basketball. Boy, just a comedian. Um, again, like I said, man, he said cook to turn the locker room into the kitchen. Like, yo, listen, man. I really feel like again, fans that's part of following LeBron and following the Lakers, they spoil you. They're arrogant. My fan base is from the grittiest fans.
Niggas ain't even a Laker fan. He a LeBron fan.
You know what I'm saying? So but that's my point. And I called them
You're a
out on
fan
that
of a
because they ain't
man.
right. You know what
You're
I
a
mean?
man fan.
But it
That's
was a
what.
lot of the
You
fans,
know,
but there was a lot of
this
fans of Brooklyn that just was. It
is
was a lot of
and this
fans of
is
Brooklyn that just had of Brooklyn because of the Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving situation. So
yeah. But no. On that note, I was doing the whole you a fanboy this and that. But come to find out, there's players that are more popular than NBA teams. Like on Instagram or Twitter or their social followings, LeBron got a bigger following than maybe
Oh
Washington
yeah.
Wizards.
Oh yeah.
You know
There's
what
no
I'm
question.
saying? It's like that for real. So these players are bigger than some of the franchises. It is what it is. I respect it, but just say who you are. You know what I mean? Like it's all good. You know what I'm saying? That's
But
why I
like,
respect Barry. If Barry listening, this is why I respect Barry. Because Barry he'll support the page, this and that, but he came in saying I'm only a fan of the Nets because KD came here. Real shit, and I respect that, bro. And now he be talking about the Suns because KD over there. So I respect it. Like he was honest from the jump. And when first time I met Barry, he came to the park to hoop with me in tea time, and he was wearing a KD jersey. So I respect it. You know what I
what
mean? But
team?
I think it was a Brooklyn. No, was it a Brooklyn Nets one? Yeah, he had a Brooklyn Nets one. I think it was the white one. Word. And he got that. And he got that. And he got it signed too by Kevin Durant at practice in the park. Word. That shit is real. So you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? But like I told him then, like I'ma
I know
always be a
you
fan
may
of this
respect
team
the greatness,
regardless of
but
the
I don't
success
respect
of
it.
this team. What you said? Big Priest, you
I
said
said I
something?
know you might respect it, but I don't respect it. And you're supposed to stay where you at, or don't come in the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, I hear you, man. Shout out to Big Priest being a fan before they even got to Brooklyn. That's what's up. Word. But yeah, man, I just wanted to do a quick recap, you know what I mean? We 2 hours in. Hopefully everybody in the chat and the like button. Subscribe to the page. And yeah, man, me and Jay might have one of the best songs repping our team, you know what I'm saying? Definitely help us try to get that song to the Brooklyn Nets. Definitely check out Leaf later. I heard Leaf and Iceman did a podcast. I didn't see it yet, but I'm gonna check it out.
That
Shout
was a
out
good
to
episode, man. Good stuff that we
So
did.
Leaf, when you gonna start letting people on the panel? You be scared to get cooked?
Bro, it ain't a cook session, bro. It's a watch session, bro. Like when I let people on the
yeah,
panel,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah. You gotta realize the Leaf do all the talking on his panel. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk on Leaf panel.
That's
Nah,
not
you
true.
got two
That's not
people.
true.
You
Yeah,
got
I
the
was
homie that be
joking.
on there. That's
No,
why
no,
I
Nah,
be on
no.
the games now.
he
Yeah.
got a co-host now.
NYG was helping me recently do the play by plays because
Yeah, that's
he went.
good.
Yeah, because he I had two of the games that we had was at the times he usually do Heart of the City, and he usually do the Blacktop podcast on Friday. So he was gonna do it today, but he's out he's gonna be out by Giants Stadium. I think they tailgating the Giants game this weekend against the Commanders. So I'm definitely probably gonna put the put the link in the chat today. But I'm on Restream. I'm not on StreamYard because StreamYard they asking for too much fucking money. I ain't doing that. Restream Restream only charges me like 18 a month, something like that. So Restream has been good, and plus they got more designs, more backgrounds, all that type of shit. So I'm gonna definitely be on Restream. I'm trying to get back on playback, but I'm trying to get like more shit going on playback because it's hard to do the games on playback because everybody could watch the games in the chat no matter where they're from, and I'm trying to get like a lot of the stations and everything on playback because playback is funded by the NBA. So I'm trying to get that. But as soon as I get it, I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna definitely throw the heads up to everybody out. I'm in the chat.
All right, yo, I'm gonna be right back right after the game. Y'all know usually sometime I'll pull up maybe 12 o'clock tonight. Whatever time the game go off, I'm pulling right up. So you know what I'm saying. I'll be on, and again, hopefully everybody hit the like button, subscribe into the page. But yeah, I appreciate all y'all, and yeah, we win this game tonight. If you're asking me, you know what I'm saying. I hope whoever betting wins some money. And again, man, Nets fans is the best fans. And enjoy the weather because it's still nice outside, man.
Hella
Surprisingly,
nice.
word.
Yeah, it is nice, but the wind and the dirt and the leaves is still blowing, so it's gonna get dusty. It's one of them,
Oh,
the play. It's
I forgot to say the wind is blowing 5 miles per hour. Be careful, you know what I'm saying.
definitely, because definitely be aware of this dust that's out here, man. Because that Halloween dust last night was going crazy, bro. Like it was way too warm for Halloween, but the real goons and goblins and zombies came out at night. So, and y'all be safe around here.
Yeah, man, safety, man. Shout out to the whole chat. E. Gibson, Claude Smith, Thomas F. I'm gonna skip the locker room. Know what I'm saying? I see you though. Shout out to This Is JTV. Shout out to everybody I might Anthony Chabot. Shout out to Bill Johnson. Shout out to Brock Work. Um Anybody I might have my guy Cottage 81, of course, always spamming the chat with his page link, you know what I mean? That's my guy though. Also it's 3 times a charm. Shout out to you. Shout out to Terrell Davis. Uh Tony Time. That's not Tea Time. I look at the picture, it ain't him. It's Tony Time. Yeah, man. And anybody I might have forgot to mention, man. I appreciate all y'all. You gotta know that. I'll be right back after the game is over. And again, thanks for Big Priest joining the panel. Uh Shout out to I Love Cooking. Oh y'all, King Ribby, I see y'all. I'll be back soon tonight. Eric Black TV, oh y'all. I see y'all soon, man. Have a good one, y'all. Star Traffic, oh y'all. Later, y'all. Peace.